and low. We spill the tea, we spill the wine. Have the stories it goes in half a mind. We laugh and cry, we overstand too long. Podcast every now, just double the crutch. Double Trouble Live, with twice the mess. Double Trouble Live, no stress, just yes. We got hot takes, bad breaks, and zero two. Double Trouble Live, coming at you for the thrill. Oh yeah, Double Trouble Live.
Never fails.
I did that on purpose. Go
I know
ahead.
you did.
What do we got? You're running point today, my man.
Yeah, I was running points, so I click him into the room, and then he clicks himself out of the room, of course. Welcome, everyone. Double Trouble Live, Saturday edition. Oaklawn and Santa Anita. Interesting card, Frank. What do you think?
The Good, the Rad, and the Studley. I tried to make a Mexican standoff with the three horses, based on the old spaghetti western with Clint Eastwood. And I couldn't get AI to have journalism pointing his gun at sovereignty. I did it like 30 times. So I just decided to add our friend Mark Gelding in the background there. Hard at work as usual there, Kieran.
Yep, drinking his 12-pack of beer, it looks like.
First of all, I am just stoked for this race. I mean, when is the last time we saw a star-studded field like this in a regular stakes race during the year? You know, the Oaklawn Handicap, it's $1 million purse, but it's still just a grade 2.
Yeah, usually they don't bother going for these races right now, and it's not. I was when you said it, I was like, really? Okay, interesting. Like, and then high caliber horses
showed up, right?
Yeah, they showed up. That was the ththing. Usually, someone backs out, and it's like a one-horse field,
and then someone scratches.
Yeah, but everyone showed up.
I expected this morning to wake up and see somebody scratch, because I'm more excited about this race than I've been in a long time. But if you remember the Pacific Classic at Del Mar over the summer, we had Nisos, fierceness, and journalism all lined up. And I thought that was going to be an awesome race. And then to your point, you wake up the next morning and it's like, oop, Nisos is scratched. Not today, though. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, this is a tough sequence. Really tough.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost about to go off with this race. I'm looking right now. They're loading. So I guess
Yeah, we could let's take a break, regroup. We want to respect the races, and we'll come back right after race 9, and we'll get down to business.
Sounds like a plan.
Valley of the Vapors. That could either be like a really fun place or a really miserable place, depending on what kind of vapors we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, if you had that horse into the next leg, you're looking pretty good.
Yeah. Did you look at that race at all? I did not. Anything interesting there?
I did not look at the race, but I was peeking at the probables into the next leg, and it seems it's a 2-horse race. The 1, which
yeah,
duh, and the 5 were the only 2 taking money across the board. Everything else was like no shot.
I think it's a little more equally matched than that. I mean, I think I like the 1 a lot more than the 5. But it looks like Steve-O's in the waiting room. I don't know if he's ready to hop on, but you want to bring him on so we could talk turkey?
Yeah, I mean, it sucked. That race had a lot of scratches, which is what messed everything up.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad it had a lot of scratches because, Karen, I had a really hard time.
All right, I'm going to pull him out because he's on the phone.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Steve-O, just send us a private chat message and we'll pop you in whenever you're ready. I'll let you start with the handicapping and not handicapping, but put your wager up and we'll talk ticket construction. I'm pretty much using every horse in this race, so I don't have a very strong opinion.
I had a strong opinion where I just went with the chalky chalks. I went 1, 3, 2, 10, and then I came back. The 7 has scratched out of here, which sucks. I like that as a price horse, so that second ticket's going to be a little tighter. It's going to be just 4, 7 with the 3, and then
it doesn't look
somewhat
like
of a spread.
I don't think my Oaklawn pick is in the studio. Let me put it back in there. I'm 4-1 in order of preference. 4-1, 5, 10, 3. But I'm single to a horse in the big race, so that's why I can afford to spread.
Yeah, I mean, this race, you got the number 1 out of the Conqueror, the Asmussen horse, 2 in a row, second off the win, dropping in class but protected. And Asmussen is 5 of 9 on this move for a huge ROI. And that's what I like to look at sometimes on these moves. They're not profitable. This dude is profitable when he does this, but like you, Frank, the 4 was my second choice. How do you not bet a Miller right now? We've talked about how cold he was for months, and that dude is finally heating up everywhere. He's already been kind of on fire at Oaklawn and elsewhere, but we're starting to see his horses wake up at Santa Anita too. So he's a guy you can't toss anymore. Not an auto toss anymore. Even on turf.
He was solid. He was solid at Oaklawn and continues to be. But the fact that he won 2 races yesterday to start the Hollywood meet when he was pretty much unbettable for 3.5 months during the Classic meet, that is very telling. We know that horse from Southern California. That's a good old hard knocker. I mean, I think that horse has a huge shot, especially if a little bit of a speed duel develops. Rooster Coop Racing, that is a friend of ours, Johnny Love. He was worked at Red Tractons, and now he also works at Hennessy. Former baseball player, made it all the way up to AAA, never quite got a call to the majors, but he's one of the things that he likes to do, Kieran, and I don't understand it, and I don't know if this will interest you at all, but he's an athlete, so he looks at the mechanics of a horse when he claims a horse. So he's looking at stride length, things that most people aren't looking at. So I always like to see where his horses show up and how they do, because he's approaching the ownership game vastly different than I certainly would, and probably you also. You only buy Irish horses anyway, so.
What, that pretty much, or Irish names or something like that. That's an interesting angle. I know whenever I've read, when they offer us horses with Little Red Feather, one of the things they always include there is they do an evaluation of the horses, how they stride, the land.
Oh, they do?
Speed. Yeah, they do all that sort of stuff. So that is a little angle that that a lot of people do look at, that we don't see on the actual handicapping side. But yeah, they send out all that information for us. I mean, it's probably
they're
all
athletes, right? So I mean, it's like evaluating a player on another team that you're looking to trade for or pick up in free agency. It's really no different. To me, every horse looks pretty much the same, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen it for like the debut horses, and also for all we know, it's just more marketing material, more fluff for you to read, more Frankish, more words. I never hear it outside of that. So that might be his, niche. I mean, as they say, it's a game of finding little niches that you can make money on.
So, yeah, you are absolutely using that horse. You're also using the 5 and the 7. I'm using 1, 2, 3. I'm using 5 horses. I am not using the 7. Do I need to use the 7? Oh, okay.
bunch of scratches. The
Oh,
two's
right.
gone.
This is, yeah, Kieran doesn't like to update his scratches.
Well,
Okay.
I had to update it, but then you deleted it off, and then I copied the old post. So what
I
can
did.
say?
That's true. I went on a purge in the studio. But so real quick, who are the horses that you are using? I
I'm
always like to
using
write it down.
145 right now.
So you're a 145. Let me just put my ticket up real quick, and then we'll go to the big race, the middle leg. I cannot make heads or tails of this race. 4, 1, 5. See, I have the Peter Miller horse on top. 4, 1, 5, 10, 3. So let's hope it's either one of the 1, 4, or 5, and we both get out of there. 4, 1, 5, 10, 3. In the middle leg, I'm taking a stand. I mean, everyone, look, I love sovereignty. I love journalism. Why is White Abarrio the forgotten horse? This horse, everyone's like, oh, it's a showdown between journalism. I'm like, this dude won the Breeders' Cup Classic. He won the Pegasus World Cup last year, ran second this year to his stablemate. This horse has done absolutely nothing wrong, and he's an older horse with experience. And I went back because I know you're a trainer guy. Safi Joseph is lethal at Oaklawn. I ran in Formulator some stats on him over the last 5 years, and I have him at like 32%, which is phenomenal. So
I'm all about sovereignty, but I do have backup tickets, in and out of that race as well, just in case, who knows what's going to happen.
You're taking a stand with the one in the first leg, so you can afford to do that. I'm spreading. I'm going to take a stand with White Abarrio. But yeah, I mean, sovereignty or journalism could absolutely beat me. But I know we called it, this isn't a handicapping show, right? It's a gambling show. But I think this race merits handicapping consideration. Why that horse over the other ones who, are all, I mean, I think sovereignty is a monster, but are you worried he might be a little short, might be pointing to something else?
I mean, when I was looking at it, I mean, they came here for a reason, so I don't think the horse is short or trying to get a race in. None of these horses, the fact that none of them scratched out, I mean,
it's $1 million race. They're there to run.
But like you said, White Abarrio's in here. Journalism's, I mean, hasn't raced since last July, first race since November. But why would they travel all the way out here? It's an attractive purse. This is a long way to travel just for a paid workout. They're here to get the money. And we got our Oaklawn guy here. Steve, what do you think?
Yeah,
hey,
welcome.
Well, hey guys, good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for having me on. I'm acting like you guys are on my show.
And that's okay, man. Take over.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say, Karen, you have the exact 3 horses that I have in the first leg. I love the 1, 4, and 5. Gold Sweep. Gets in a little lighter. The 4 is an unknown, might be able to pick up a few pieces. And I think the 1, I have to go back and look. Wasn't that the Asmussen waiver claimer second off, the layoff, protected and everything else. So that was one that I liked as well. So the 1, 4, and 5 for me in the first leg, I'm all about that. And then
one second,
Frank,
before you move on, because I just want to have a point about that race, because Kieran, how we always talk about conditions. We see a lot of starter allowance conditions in California, and they're all pretty much similar. I've never seen one like this before. This is for horses who have started for a claiming price of $40K or less. That makes sense. Or broke their maiden in a state bred race and have not won 2 races. We usually see 2 of those 3 conditions. We don't see that state bred qualifier. I thought that was very interesting. So if you win a Calbred, if you win an Archie maiden special weight, you're eligible for this starter without having ever to run for a tag. I just thought that was really, really an interesting way to write that condition. But anyway, sorry, Steve-O.
No, yeah, I mean that Oaklawn does get creative with the condition book. So race secretary, kudos to them, and they're luring a lot of people in. The money's good. Pete Miller's been going over there for a while. You see McPeak, you see Cassie. I hear Bob Baffert's gonna send a few over there.
The product is phenomenal. It is a great gambling product, and the races are so competitive.
Yeah, this one's getting second. Well, it had blink the 4. Now see through it had blinkers a while back, way back, and then it didn't. And then they put the hood on last time in that stake, that overnight, and so it's getting another look with the blinkers again for a reminder. Pete Miller, good horseman, a little bit cold on the board right now, but we'll see. Gold Sweep is one that I like, just based off of the recent form. Tejano Twist has been a staple over there, and we touched on the 1. You know, Frank, you talked about the Oaklawn handicap a little bit. By the way, how is this not a grade 1?
Woof.
I'm shocked. It's $1 million purse. It's a good race every year.
And the purses,
I don't know, but it will be a grade 1 after this, I'm sure.
I mean, the purse money is great, and they've used that, and it's. I mean, the field still has a decent. I mean, they use that excuse to strip all the California races. You know, it's not enough money. It's not enough runners, just so they can send them to Kentucky.
A grade 2 in California is
absolutely.
worth 200,000.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is in New York or anywhere else. I'm sure it's a lot more, but 1.2 million for a grade 2. This is phenomenal. So yeah, of course you're going to lure the best handicap horses in the country because the money's so good, right?
Yeah, the money's great. $1.25 million. And Frank, you touched on the White Abarrio. I'm in your camp. This is the Rodney Dangerfield horse
No respect.
of the field. Wins the Breeders' Cup Classic. By the way, comes off that layoff in the Pegasus Cup. Stablemate beat him. Did you see the trip in there? Wide first turn. Wide, makes a big wide sweeping move.
Huge move around the turn while wide. Yeah.
Got a little tired and got caught. Ran a winning race. You know, you look like you might even be controlling speed potentially in here. There's not a lot of zip in here. And by the way, Sovereignty, we haven't seen, you know, that one since the Travers. Never ran against Older. I mean, not to say it won't beat Older.
But you never know, right?
It's got to come off the layoff and show us.
If you told me, you know, I could pick 2 horses in this race, I would absolutely go Sovereignty, and White Abarrio would be my second choice. Over
I'm with you.
Okay.
I like Journalism third best. I think Journalism is a terrific horse, but I mean, how is Journalism going to beat Sovereignty? I mean, Sovereignty's handled the horse easily before. But anyway,
Yeah, twice before. I mean, you're at 9 furlongs. Is that what you're hoping for? I think the 9 furlongs helps White Abarrio.
It helps him the most. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. And then, you know, I'm hearing rumblings about Publisher. I mean, come on. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, you're in good form. You want a maiden special weight. You want a restricted stake against Echo again, but this is a different ball game. You know, Liberal Arts is kind of interesting, way underneath potentially, but
yeah,
I like White Abarrio today. I'm hoping. And by the way, you know, Saffy Joseph sent Skippy to the Essex and sends White Abarrio here.
Right.
So,
what does that tell you? Right. And Skippy
you know,
just
come
beat
on.
White Abarrio. White Abarrio is a better horse than Skippy.
Well,
Skippy's awesome, and Skippy got the right trip. We talked about White Abarrio wide the whole time. Probably moved a little too early, got tired. You're right. That is a vote of confidence by one of the, you know, arguably one of the top 5 trainers in the country, right?
Right.
And I don't know if you heard, but I looked up his stats because I know he kills it in Florida. I wasn't sure if he shipped to Oaklawn, how he did.
35%.
Like 38%. Like he's terrific.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the betting right now, the one into Sovereignty is $4. The one into the 5 Journalism is $11. The one into the 1 is $9. That's the only combination where the 1 is lower than the other 2 in the next leg. The 5 into the 1 is 15. The 5 into the 3 is 8. The 5 into the 5 is 10. And even with all the other horses, so the favorite combination as the second choice is 1 in the next leg.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you up because I like to ask you this because you're very good at pricing up horses. Who do you think will go? I mean, I think Sovereignty goes favorite. I think we can all agree on that, right? The horse's numbers are just too good. He's a beast. Who do you think should be second choice? I mean, I would have pegged White Abarrio as second choice, honestly.
I thought the morning line was crazy. I think they just did the Sovereignty and Journalism match race and totally forgot that this horse is in there. And when the money comes in, he'll be the second choice. And I think he'll be the one who's 5-2. I mean, probably 3-5, 4-5 on Sovereignty, but I think White Abarrio will be second choice.
Okay, yeah. You're usually pretty good about that stuff, so that's why I was just curious. Why don't we talk about the last leg, and we'll have everybody's tickets up there, and then we'll come back and we'll start looking at the tote and get a little more serious about real-time info. I thought the last race was difficult too.
Yeah, I mean, I ended up spreading around. I'm going 2, 10, 3, 5, 6. And even then,
10,
I mean,
I have all of them but the 5.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God. Wait, say those numbers again.
210, 356. And
oh my God. Okay. Oh no. Okay. You got it.
the race, the favorite wins 32% of the time, but prices win 33% of the time. And when you read the conditions, it's a race where these horses don't like to win a lot. So, they kind of beat up on each other, which one's actually going to show up and had the magic hay, So that's why I thought you could take a stand on a ticket, but I'm spreading on tickets as well in here. I mean, obviously the Asmussen horse is going to be the favorite, Serafia, but then, drops from a bunch of stakes races.
How about you come up with my 10 long shot? I thought I was being a wise guy. That horse is 20 to 1 on the line, right?
No, 10 is 4 to 1.
Oh, I'm thinking of the other race. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. So those are my top two, but I have 10 too.
Yeah, I kind of went back and forth, and I mean the 10 has won 2 back, ran second last, sharp work. The jockey and trainer, they're always at the wire. It's just which horse is going to show up. But I like the price in here. I liked Me Woman. Cedillo hops on.
That's the one I don't have.
One here last month at the distance. So I thought, it meets my long shot criteria where I'm trying to get a price. And the 6, Carrie's Kiss, I reluctantly threw in, but because the trainer's ice cold, but has the top speed you could find reasons for every horse in here, and I kind of had to make a stand, but I was able to, because I'm light in one leg, I can spread a little in this one. But even then, with the number of horses I have, I'm like, it might be a sweat or it might chalk out.
Right. I might have to end up pivoting with your 5 in the late double. I don't want to throw that horse in on my pick 3. I have a question for you, Steve-O, before we talk about your horses. Oaklawn's your track. You follow it very closely. When Kira and I were playing it earlier in the meet, that outside tracking trip was the money move. Today, it seems like it's pretty fair. I think inside is perfectly fine. I think speed is holding very well, but you could still win from that outside tracking position. I think it's a pretty fair track. Would you say?
Yeah, today is the fairest I've seen it.
Yes.
Like arguably all meet. You're seeing horses mid-pack. You're seeing, the first race, I think the horse wired. We had a horse run in the second race, but it ran an incredible race, but it was just crazy fractions. He hung on for second, Dick Best. But it's a
nice.
I spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah, Dick Best Calbred. Yeah, he's a Calbred. He's won both his conditions in California, dirt and turf. As you guys know, you can run the A other than in each surface. So he ran a good race today, but so it's playing fair. I'm seeing horses coming from everywhere today. So it's all about the trip, and if you get the trip, you can win.
So before I ask you about the last leg, I want to write down. Can we give out a play for you? Do you have a pick 3 I could put on the screen?
Yes.
Leg 1. Who do you have?
I have the 145. 145.
Hold on. $3. Oaklawn Park. L pick 3. Okay, 145 with
I'm singling the 1
with me. Okay, and then in the last.
And in the last, I have the 3, 5, and the McBride runner, the 6.
3, 5, 6. All right. So then now you can tell us why. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is what? 27? Kieran?
Sounds about right.
Well, I was just looking. Was that your wise choice, Me Woman, in the last there, Steve-O, that we
that horse makes a lot of sense. I've played that horse in the past. It likes the track. It runs well here.
Yep.
And Canterbury, you see Mac Robertson bring horses here from Canterbury too and do well. And
he's a good trainer.
That horse, and this horse, well, he didn't train this horse, but that one's coming from Canterbury and runs over there, but it's always run well here in the past, and it's run well here now. And I wanted to include it at this price. I think it likes the surface potentially even a little bit better than the Canterbury surface, because Oaklawn's a much more tougher track, and to at least win a race here is really good. And that last race, routing was pretty nice to see. The 6, McBride, he's a hard luck guy. He doesn't win a lot. He's a local. He just pretty much runs there. He's got a farm there and runs there. And this horse has speed, and if it can get away, it can be dangerous. It's 7-2. So hopefully, I don't know. I mean, people might let it drift up or maybe not include it just because it's Burrow McBride, but I had to include just because of the pace factor. My top pick is the 3, claimed made out of a maiden race here. Really responded. They put the hood on this horse, the previous connections on the turf. It's really responded since going to the dirt with the hood. That was the short stretch of the mile, so we're getting an extra 16th here. And I don't know. I really like this one. I think it's going to have every opportunity to be heard from late. And it had some issues in the first turn last time. I watched a replay of that. It broke sharp. It was on the rail, and then everybody just kind of like veered over, and it did steady, and then it ended up making a really nice run.
This is a very tough race, but you're using 3 horses that Kieran has on his ticket. I'm going to put his up real quick. And I'm also using the same horses as you guys, except I do not have the 5. Now, I could pivot here and throw the 5 in, but I'm going to wait for the late double and do that
I was
instead.
I'm going to pivot. I'm going to pivot because I didn't do much gambling earlier today, so I'm doing a new bet.
You were too busy watching handicapping shows.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I will note the 5 has always run pretty well here. The really bad race, I have a note. It was on the Rebel card, February 23rd of last year, and that was just a lightning quick speed favoring track, and it just trailed throughout that day. So I kind of drew a line through that. It was a stake race too. It was some type of a restricted stake. Ran better the next time, but this horse I think likes Oaklawn Park, and it likes Oaklawn Park I think better than the other tracks that it runs.
Yeah, this jockey though is just ice. He's 1 win from 32 for this trainer. Get a new guy.
Yeah.
But I threw him in reluctantly. But yeah, that was one of those things if you found a reason. But I think the trainer owns this horse, right? That's his ownership group? Or does it just happen to be the same name?
Let me look here.
Because that's something I always kind of look at. I'll kind of give them an upgrade if the trainer has a piece in the action,
Not sure.
Kieran, your pivot is because you want to include White Abarrio?
I have him on tickets. I have him on tickets, and when you guys were talking, I was like, what I like to do is I do notes on all the horses. So with all these other scratches, I was like, well, let me go see which other horses in here that I had pretty good notes on. And for the 3, I said, has won 2 in a row, 4 of 6. Trainer's 39% first off the claim, but he's ice cold. I wouldn't have used him before, but now with all this, I was like, well, my 7 scratch, so I'm going to throw this dude in. And
I noticed that too. How about that? Is a crazy stat. I have 47% out of 15 starts. That's nuts.
And then the 12, Sharp works, drops off the last. They thought enough of this horse where Pratt rode it. I mean, it was the different ownership group, but the fact that you had someone like Pratt on the horse again, I was like, well, all right, I'll toss him in. The amount of times, Pratt does his work. So I know they might have put that horse in and it's clearing the barn out, but it's not like they're putting this horse in for a claim again. And Pratt rode the horse twice in a row, and one of them was a win. So on the pivot ticket, I was like, let me get some more coverage here.
Well, you inspired me to pivot because, that's what we do on this show. We gamble.
Yes.
We spend less handicapping means more gambling. We're trying to start a new campaign, Steve-O. And nothing against handicapping shows. We all do them. We all love them. But on race day, we need to gamble. And we are one of the only live gambling shows. So, Kieran, here's my pivot. I am going to use, the 5. I got a typo there. I'm going to use you guys both like that 5 in the last, and I don't have that 5. So what I'm going to do is just use my top 3 picks here, 1, 4, 5, and those are the ones taking money. Single to White Abarrio, and then I'm pivoting and singling your 5 in the nightcap. So now I'm alive to every one of your horses in the last race. But I'm not using anybody else in my pick 3 in that middle leg besides White Abarrio. I can use Sovereignty or Journalism in the double if I want.
True. And, I mean, it's probably going to get to that point, when the Sovereignty wins, it's going to be super low. That's why I was like, I usually don't do a $15 pick 3, but I was like, well, if this thing chalks out, I better have it a few times because everyone's going to have it.
Yeah.
Let's look at the board real quick, guys. So out of the Cocker, 6 to 5. That's a little exuberant. Gold Sweep, logical second choice at 5-2. The Peter Miller horse, the 4 is 5-1. And then you have the 3 at 7s. The 10, who was my wise guy pick, at 8s.
Yeah. Little money on that one.
Yeah, I think that horse could potentially, make the lead, and they don't believe in him, so they don't press him, and maybe hangs on for a win. Probably more for underneath, but like I said, I mean, this is such a weird condition for me, and it's hard for me to separate a lot of these horses because they all kind of run the same number. They all kind of have a similar style. So I wanted to plant a flag with White Abarrio, so that's why I can afford to spread here and spread in the nightcap.
Yeah. I will note the jockey, the Mendoza gets off the 10, goes into 12, and I will note that the jockey agent has Esquivel and Mendoza.
Oh.
So I don't know if he picked that 12 over that 10 or not.
The Mendoza's against a 5-pound weight break, right?
Yep.
He's above.
Right.
I mean, does that
who
really
do you think's
matter?
better?
Does that matter at Oaklawn, the 5-pound weight break going 6? Or, I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it matters anywhere, really. I think I like it routing.
that's
Obviously,
what I was
longer
going to
the
say.
better.
I like it routing as well.
But I like the jockey Mendoza. I think he's going to be a really good rider.
Yeah, I haven't seen him really, so that's cool. I'll keep an eye on him. How much time we got here? We getting close? 2 minutes. You want to take a quick look at the probables going forward, see if anything happened?
Yeah,
68,000 in a double pool.
1 to 3 is $4. 1 to 1 and 1 to 5 are both the same at $10. 5 to 3 is $8, and the 5 to the 1 and 5 are 12 and 13. Not much change. Aside from this, the 5 and the 1, everything else is kind of saying it's a 3-horse race on the next leg.
Yeah. I'm looking at the imputed double odds on optics, and they have Sovereignty at 1.29. They do have Journalism second choice at 2.82, and then White Abarrio right at that morning line at 3.57. So I think that's terrific value on White Abarrio.
Well, I actually threw a long shot in that race as well, Frank, on one of my tickets. I've got a single out of this race, and I was like, well, I got that Asmussen horse. I mean, it's so much slower than the other ones, but it's won 3 in a row. And sometimes horses.
Is that Publisher you're talking about?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes horses are just like, you're coming into my town. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to run a monster race now.
Is that the last pick 3 right there? The 1?
Yes. Yeah.
So singling the favorite here, and then 5-1-6.
Yep.
Wow. That's a Kieran special right there. It's something that's why we do this show. We've tried to teach people, like, this is not your traditional pick 3. You have to be creative with your ticket structure, and you have to spend a little bit of money to cover some wacky combinations, because it always, not always, but 98% of the time it pays more than the equivalent win parlay. So you're getting great value. And if Kieran happens to catch one of those bombs in the middle leg, it's going to pay 40 more times than the equivalent win parlay, because all the money is going to be on Sovereignty, Journalism, and then White Abarrio. So yep. I love that ticket, Kieran. I really do.
Full caveat, I'm going to do a 51 double here. Play
what
a
are you
little
doing?
Extra on that. A 51 double, 5-1.
So 5 in this leg to the 1 in the next?
Yeah, just,
okay.
Throw a little money on it. See what happens.
Cold double, 5 with 1.
Yeah, just a cold little $20 little play. We're just messing around. We're messing around here. We're playing. We're having fun.
We're horse players. It's a Saturday in spring with $1 million race. I would be disappointed in you if you didn't gamble.
Yes.
Kieran doesn't say it, but he's got 8 other tracks going on, I'm sure.
Yeah, actually today I was good. I'm good today. I was just saving all my ammo for the live show today. So
all right, they're loading into the gate, guys. Why don't we take a little break? I think we all have some combination of the 1, 4, and 5 here. So let's hope it's one of them, and we'll all be alive. All right.
Good.
We'll be back after the races.
El
Gosh.
pivot. The pivot yet again gets me out of the first leg.
You know, when I saw Mendoza
Which
get off the
pivot?
10 and go to the 12,
You called it.
Yeah, I did.
I should
Steve-O
have
called
added
it.
that.
You can't get that information anywhere else. Because I said I'd like the other one. And you're like, well, here's one thing, Frank. Mendoza, the jock agent represents both of them. Now we know Mendoza went. You said you like Mendoza better. But hey, that 5-pound weight break made a difference because the 5 had dead aim on that horse the whole length of the stretch. And the kid was just sitting there. He's like, I don't
thought
want to fall off.
I like the 5 as my A play in there. But yeah, knowing that information, I should have. I mean, I don't know. That was
We all
that was a
should have.
mistake.
I
That was
have
a
it.
mistake.
The 10 and the 12 were going to be right there. The 12 had the weight break and the better jockey. And you talked about it. So Kieran, you ended up playing that?
Yeah. That was the pivot. I think I mistyped it. That was my pivot where I went 312 because I went through on my notes. We put 3-5. I typed it. I mistyped it. I already had the 5, so I was using the horse I didn't have. We mistyped
All
it.
right. Let me change that.
All right, good. 7-1, $17 horse.
And that's what I was saying. Like I when we've been doing the live show, like we'll come in and we'll have our preferences. But then I was sitting here and as I said earlier, I was like, I like to go through and read my notes again while we're looking at the board. And I was like, well, I did have the scratch in my 7. Who am I going to throw in? Which 2 did I have the best notes on? And I had the other ones were the 3 and the 12. Sharp Works. That's the horse I said Pratt rode the last 2 times, and it wasn't in for a tag. And that always is an upgrade for me. I didn't know about the jockey and all that side info.
Yeah, that was great info, Steve.
So if we're
Really
playing
good
this
info.
track, Frank, that's the kind of info we have at Santa Anita when we're doing the musical jockey stuff. We kind of know who's doing what.
Yeah.
I call that a circuit play.
Yes.
You only have that horse if you know the circuit. And the fact that
Yeah.
you knew that the jock agent represented both of them, and Mendoza was on the 10, who I liked, but ended up on the 12 with the weight break. Unbelievable, really good.
But I didn't
gotta
act
turn
on
to
it.
Andy.
I got too stubborn and I'm all about the 5, and
Well, how about me? I
should
used
have
5 horses. You think it would kill me to throw in the 12? I actually have a mark
should-
next to the 12. I liked the 12 last night when I was doing my handicapping. I don't know.
I'm
What
But Karen added it. Good for you. And now we can root for you.
I threw caution to the wind, and that pivot usually would have been only like a $12 bet, but I was like 312.
Yeah.
And then I was going to single the 3, but we talked so much about White Abarrio. I was like, all right, I'm going to use that. And then I went 210. I was like, well, we talked a lot about the 5. So in the last leg, I got long shot coverage now if some chaos happens here at Oaklawn.
All right. Well, let's just get some timing because I would like to maybe talk to the DTL crew a little bit. So
Yeah.
where are we at Santa? When does that I think that starts race 7, right?
We missed the race 7.
Yeah,
is
the all-turf starts in race 7.
Race 6 just went off, and it's just ended. But there's an inquiry. So
let me run through the comments real quick.
We're 13 minutes to it, Frank. You run through the comments.
Yeah, real quick, just to welcome everybody. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Let's have so much fun. Yeah, SC3 Pete, you're a sharp guy. I hope you listened to everything Steve-O said and pivoted, unlike me. Stephen D, always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Really appreciate it. Executive producer, Texas Terry, howdy. All welcome, DTL crew. And hey, Steve-O, welcome back. Gotta love the DTL crew. All right. Good afternoon. Oh, I already read that one. And then our man Charlie. Charlie was the MVP of the show a couple of weeks ago. Had a monster day.
Nice.
Hey guys, glad the show is back. Let's get some winners. And then race 11. He's singling White Abarrio too. Oh, He's a good workout watcher. We're watching the workouts. The one work. Wait, wow.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Are you good with the workouts and stuff? Like, do you watch
the
videos?
I'll watch some stuff. Honestly, they all look nice moving around. I don't know what I'm looking at. If I get some information like, oh, it moves smooth or did this and that, yeah, I'll act on it. But if they work fast, I guess that's good.
If a horse is working by himself, it's a horse to me. I can get a little bit of info if they're working, in company, but it is so not my game. But Charlie, that's great info. Hey, Kieran, real quick. Charlie said He's singling White Abarrio. He watched the workouts, and the 1 worked better than both the 3 and the 5.
Really?
And
All right.
if you remember, Charlie gave us
Oh yeah. Wow.
the workout report on. I forget, the horse was working with journalism, I think, and ended up winning at a huge price, a McCarthy horse.
Yeah, and I didn't use it that day, and I'm actually, as you know, someone who does pay attention to the workouts. I'm all over workouts. I mean, it's just one of my things. Sometimes they're very misleading, but sometimes you can find some really good info in them.
And then last comment, LD, thank you for joining us. All to sovereignty. I think you mean all sovereignty, all probably, but maybe not.
Okay.
Oh no, for $2. So he's playing the non-low takeout wagers, Kieran. Should we put him in the corner and timeout?
Oh, he's on timeout now. He's off my message list now. No more text messages. He's off.
All right, Steve-O, did you happen to look at Santa Anita at all?
No, but I got I got PPs. Let's take a peek. I can handicap on the fly.
Well, have at it, because we're gonna. Kieran, let's put up all turf.
Yes. All right.
I got yours there. Just roll through the theory behind your ticket, because I want to go back to Oaklawn and really focus on the big race, but we want to get our plays out there.
Let me scroll all the way up here. I tried to use the bets like we've talked about, and I don't think there's been many scratches where it actually, the last couple of shows that we've done, I've had key scratches where I was trying to get kind of sneaky with how I was structuring it so I could be alive on a ticket but spread on the other ones. And today that's what I was kind of thinking as well with what I've got. So I was all about the 2. I mean, this is a tough race. It's down the hill, as we all know.
No. This is a mile.
Oh, this race 7 at Santa Anita?
Yeah, it's the American. It's a mile. Grade 3.
Oh. Sorry. Let me pull up my notes here.
Your topic just 1 down the hill. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Something just 1 down the hill, but also has form in a mile.
Yeah,
but it looks like your most of your action is singling the 2. You also have a ticket that singles the 6, and then you have a spread ticket because you single the 7 in the next leg.
Yeah, and the bottom one, if you see there, it was the 6 SEAL team was like kind of a maybe one, but
I love SEAL team.
Then I had one of my the Godfather really likes the 6, and he was like, just look at the last race replay, and that was before, that was after I'd written this was going to be a live show watch, and the fact that, and then I read that you liked the 6 as well, and I was like, all right, so this maybe ticket now has become I'm going to spend a little bit of money on it. It was one of those things, and I guess we can look and see what the will pays on here. I mean, we got a 9-2, 5-2, 6-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. What does that tell you about this race?
Wow. That tells me that if King of Gosford was ready to win, he'd be a lot shorter.
Yes.
Right. So that makes me feel like maybe I don't have to use him as much.
I mean,
but if you look at me, Kieran, I am all about the 2 and the 6, but I do have a backup ticket that includes my B's, the 2 D'Amatos, the 3 and the 5. But I'm with you. I think this is Mandela's race. You have anything to add, Steve, or should we come back to you? Because we can go to the next leg.
Well, I mean, you really can't deny King of Gosford's, Santa Anita form. So I'm anxious to see what happens there. It is 5-2 live now. It's from 7-2, so I wouldn't say it's like a crazy.
Yeah, overlay. But if you look at the will page.
Oh, you're looking at the doubles and stuff, and
5 is hammered.
5 is okay.
Yeah, I mean, and we look at the pick 3 here. Pick 3, 5 is 255. The 3 is 274. The 2 is 296.
I got you.
Yeah, it's closer there, but the double is significant, 88 to 160.
Yeah, and let me see who won the last leg. Well, you know what, Frank? The last leg, a crazy price won. The 3 beat the. It was 3 was 19 to 1 in the last leg. Are these guys trying to come back and cover the mistake that they didn't have?
That's a good point. Maybe it's not as accurate as it should be if a shorter price horse had won.
This might be them oh crap, we lost a lot of money. Our rebate's not going to cover it.
But look at the exactly.
Well, what
Look
is
at the pick
Mike
4, though. The
Smith
5
going
is
to
favored
do?
to pick 4 as well.
You guys, what is Mike Smith going to do? Is he like, you do have a pace play in here. I mean, if you look at Captain Chuchis.
That's my long shot.
Yeah, I know. That's Kieran's friend.
Yes.
It's an interesting play here. The horse wins. It's going to get the lead again unless, Mike wants to go nuts with that one early, I would imagine. I mean,
I have bet against that horse every start 4 times in a row, and that horse has laughed in my face to the point where I went on X and I found Papa Padromo's X feed, and I said, I give up. You win.
Yeah.
What an amazing training job he's done with that horse. And if you watch the last race, he is all heart. He should have gotten beaten that race, and he refused to lose. I just think these are classier horses.
Yeah,
but
the waters are much deeper. The waters are deep, and we're going to need a life jacket to get across that line at the end. But pace play, if you like pace, I mean, the 5 is going to be kicking way late. Got a real potential lone leader in that's giving up a lot of class, and then you got, like I mentioned, the 3 with the horse for course angle, and then
Bill has just been very. I mean, we say it's ice cold, but he's been very unfortunate. He's
running late for second a lot.
Second and third. Like, look, he's won 18 races, or 118 races, 18 firsts, 17 seconds, 18 thirds. He's in the money 60%, but it's been always like someone's just always better each race, or something happens and the horse gets blocked. He's been very unlucky, and so maybe something happens here again, or this horse really does clear.
I want to add the 3 and the 4, and if you guys can give me a couple other horses.
3.
No,
Jaramillo.
You can work your handicap, because I have a question for Kieran. Can you read me your notes on Genius Jimmy? 7.
Genius Jimmy, JJ from McCarthy, always around the line, underneath horse. But
that horse is 9-2.
Yeah, but it's just doesn't
open
seem like
short.
Everyone they're covering it. They're covering across the board. I think they lost some money and they're trying to get out of this leg. Frank.
Maybe they're spreading the market so that they can.
I'm looking at the pick 6 started what 1, 2, 3, race 5, right? So that last race 6, probably screwed up a lot of their pick 6 tickets, and people got to consider they think these teams win all the time. No, they just net out at the end of the day, and that maybe the reason we're seeing the spread in here is they want to get out.
That's a very good point. I'm going to look at the optics and see what the imputed odds are, because my whole thing was, if Gosford was live, if Gosford was in form and had recency, that horse should be 6-5 in here. So the fact that the horse is lukewarm makes me think that this might just be a prep, because it is only a grade 3, right? This horse is a grade 1 winner. So maybe he needs one. Maybe he just wins on class alone. I don't know. We'll find out.
So Frank, I'm looking into the next leg, and the sneaky price horse in here is your number 6 SEAL team. So
it's your horse too, Kieran.
but I'm saying,
it's your horse if he wins. It's my horse if he loses.
No, well, right? I mean, I even gave you guys credit. I kind of had as a backup ticket, and because a couple of people I respect like the horse, I'm like, all right, pivot ticket. But into the next leg, Frank, the lowest pays are the 6 into the 5 at 24, and the 6 into the 9 at 18. So even though the 5 is the favorite, the 5 into the 5 is 48. The 5 into the 9 is 36. So there's sneaky. The better money is coming in on the 6 versus the lower price horses.
So who is the favorite in the next leg based on those probables?
The favorite in the next leg is going to be the 9 and not the 2. That White Mountain. What is it?
Okay. I'm singling the 5 there. I mean, I am using the 9 on one ticket, but I'm singling the 5. We'll talk about the late pick 3 after we get through the all turf. Let's talk about that middle leg, and then we'll go through the rest of the races, Steve, and then we'll come back and we'll get yours, okay? Sure. But you chime in anytime you want. Kieran, you're singling the 7 in race 9.
In race 9.
Oh,
And
my
yes.
horse. My whole day is built around that horse.
I
I'm not
mean,
using any other horse.
our man Jaramillo for Blacker, sharp work, good post, and I thought the closing profile and the outside post just set up
Yeah,
really
and that horse
great.
has more speed than she's shown, so I think
Yes.
she's going to get a great trip. We know the outside is where you want to be. That's
But-
our spot.
Caveat: I did have some backups. Mars Magic, Victor for Small Stable has won 2 in a row.
That's
and
the
the
horse
reason
that screwed us from the rail. Remember? SC3P
Yeah, and that's why
and we didn't.
I upgraded the horse because he won from the hill on the rail, and that's a hard thing to do, and is on a little bit of a winning streak.
No shot today. No shot.
Yeah, maybe not. And then the 9, Tequila and Therapy, the other O'Neill.
Yeah.
And Edwin has won a couple of races for O'Neill, and we think, where's Hara? Well, he's riding the other horse. And Hara rode the last 3 times on Tequila and Therapy. And when I was going through this race, I didn't have the 7 as a top pick, Frank. But when I got down and saw that Jaramillo hopped off the 9 to go to the 7, I was like, upgrade Jarrah horse and use this, as well. So that's how I
good point.
Kieran, I agree with you. I agree with your backups. But I don't like the Calbra that beat us last time.
Oh, well, and the stats.
But I'm not going to spend a dime on them because I wanted to really plant a flag with Marion Cross.
Well,
so if
you're
that
gonna
horse
love-
wins, I have to be alive on everything.
That you're going to love
Otherwise,
the stat.
I'm
then because-
wasting an opportunity.
You're going to love the stat then because your horse. So this race, 20 times, 12 of 20 winners were 5-1 or more, 60%. So it's a long shot focused race, especially when you throw in the hill. But
here's the thing: you think that horse will be 5-1?
I
expect it 7-2.
unfortunately I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 7-2, right?
I mean, it depends if our Venezuela viewers are betting on him. He might end up 4-5. Who knows?
All right. And then in the last leg, do you have any standouts? You're spready, but you have one ticket singling the 9, it looks like.
Yeah, Bright Eyes Bugle, the Barrios, Little Red Feather. But Phil's stats are just so bad. 8% second time. The sneaky one in there, Frank, if you said I had to tell you a sneaky one, was the number 10 all the way on the outside.
That's one of my A's right there.
And it's a debut horse.
You are there.
But the reason is, it seems every time Baffert has 2 horses in a race, Yak Teen on a price beats.
Yes!
Baffert's got 2 horses in here. So I was like, this is an automatic upgrade, even though it's a debut horse, because of that weird stat.
You nailed it. If this were dirt, I'd go to the bank and unload on this. I'm not sure if the angle will work on turf, but I think this horse is very good turf breeding. And Yak Teen is terrific with first-time starters. So I am with you. Here, let me put mine up real quick, and then we'll see what Steve-O likes. So tight ticket, $6. Single the 5s, single the 7, 3, 9, 10, come back, single the 5, single the 7, then really spready because we don't know what some of those firsters are capable of. And then in this first leg, I am going to spread to get out of it, single the 7, and then 3, 9, 10. If the 7 wins, I should be looking very, very good. If the 7 doesn't win, I'm just going to take my ball and go home and admit the fact that I lost, close to $200 today. That's how it goes. Anything else, Kieran, before we see what Steve-O likes?
No, I was just looking. We still got we've got 22 minutes to the next at Oaklawn. I was just making sure we run, like on our last show where we were running out of time with 2 sequences.
All right,
so.
let me look at the board real quick. So right now, Almendaris is the 2-1 favorite, and I think he will go off favorite based on the doubles, the will pays, etc. Gosford second choice 7-2, Sumter 4-1, Seal Team 9-2. Genius Jimmy at 5-1 shocks me. I didn't like that horse at all. Wow. I would take Chuchi's over that horse actually because what Steve
I took Chuchi's over it.
You
actually I took Chuchi's over, but I don't. That just tells me that they don't know what they're really trying to spread to get out of this.
I think you're right. I think they're covering the money, and it's not that they like Genius Jimmy. I think they need to cover their combos.
The one I'm the most shocked about is I really thought Sumter would go favorite, so that's the one that I'm.
Yeah,
we'll have to see if the late money comes in, but yeah.
When I did the Chappie and Gino show yesterday, Gino was very lukewarm on Sumter as well, so we had a little disagreement on that. But he did like Seal Beach, so we all like Seal Team. I don't get the non-love for Sumter. The horse has done nothing wrong. He's won twice. He's won the Lure at a mile at Santa Anita. That last race was fantastic. So I'm a little confused by that, but
And I mean,
we'll
this
see
is a
what Steve
horse
has
that
to say. Are you ready to go through your sequence, Steve-O?
Yes. I'm gonna take your guys' advice. I'm gonna throw the 3 out. I'm gonna go 2.
Hold on one second. SA $3. This is the all turf. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, the all turf. I'm gonna go 2, 4, 5.
Yep.
I like the bookends along with your guys' 7 in the down the hill race. I know the O'Neill runner. I saw that, Maldonado rode that horse before, so I threw the 9 in. The one I like, and then I threw the 7. Yeah, 179.
Okay.
And in the last leg, I'm going to take a stand. There's a lot of firsters. I like the 9 better than the 3. I thought the 9 had some issues at the break from the rail last time. It was in the number 2 horse, but it was on the rail, and it's second off the layoff. And I'm just hoping to break a little cleaner today. And I like the 9 as a single.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's not a bad single. I mean, that horse.
no,
The problem is that horse is not going to be 5-1, right?
no, that horse.
No.
I actually, even in that big race, the interesting thing, that's another race as well, Frank. 23 times. 12 of the times, price horses, and over 10-1 were 25% of the time. So my notes were, if the favorite doesn't win, chaos.
Yeah, I mean,
Chaos.
So Kieran, real quick in that race. I know you mentioned the first time starter fan base. I thought the 8 Conquer We Must, another firster, had a little bit of a look. Did you have anything on that one? The 8 in the last
Fresh shoot debut, 9% stats. So it wasn't one. I mean, that might be one. I'm not using it in my pick 3s, but when we get to doubles, I can see if it's alive and cover.
Okay. What about the Baffords? Any interest in those?
I do have them on a backup ticket because, as we've talked about, Baffert used to be an automatic toss on turf, especially when he put debut horses on turf, but he's won a lot at this meet, on the last meet, doing it. So, I mean, I'm always going to side with the JJ horse, but I mean, just
right. Yeah,
Kelsey,
I had that in my head
8-1.
while I was looking at those horses because I thought the other one was bred for turf, but I'm like, Kieran's going to say JJ's on the main one.
Baffert is 4% debut turf, but this horse Kelsey cost $850K. I don't think they thought they'd be debuting on turf. And then at least the McGregor, the JJ horse is the one that has the typical Baffert type works versus the other one. But then, I mean, you're getting Giroux, so
yeah, I didn't like either of them. Baffert is 1 for 17 with first time starters in turf sprints. If I had to pick between them, I would pick Kelsey because I just think that's a turf horse. I don't think McGregor's a turf horse at all. Any comment on those horses in the nightcap there, Steve? I know you're planting a flag with the 9, but any of the firsters worry you there?
Gosh, it's just, you can look at breeding and what these guys are doing. Like, Baffert, I'm not a big Baffert guy on turf. I just wanted to take a stand here. I don't have much to add. The 9 for me, like, you got a race across the pond. You got a trouble trip and you showed a little something last time. I just want that one back. And I think if something jumps up here, fine. I mean, I guess the 7 is interesting with Maldonado at Baltus. I mean, it's out of a Scat Daddy broodmare. I'm always kind of partial to those. But I just think this distance it is 6. It's not 5.5. I like those routing better, but I don't know.
Kieran, I have a question for you, but real quick. Good job, Dan. You and Kieran are both alive in Oaklawn. That was his C ticket. He had the 12, and then he's got the 135 and the 26.
Good.
We'll come back. Greetings from Caracas. Aramillo. Yes. Tell all the Venezuelans who watched us on the Santa Anita channel to join us on our YouTube channel, really, because we're going to do a lot of shows that aren't going to be streamed on Santa Anita. So if you want all the latest Jaramillo news, you gotta join us. So please, we welcome you. We'd love to have you. Kieran.
I was going to say one more note.
I
was going to say one more note on that little red feather horse at the end.
Okay.
I was so close to buying into that horse. You have no idea. I had to stop myself because the way the debut horse for that horse at Dundalk so reminded me of Gold Phoenix, a closing second. I was like, I came so close, and that debut race was just, if things could go wrong, they could go wrong. I think this might be another one of the special horses,
Yeah,
even though I
could be a
spread
good
in the
one.
race and he's been a little bit cold. If Phil gets up to his usual numbers, I think this is a horse you definitely want. I don't mind your single, is what I'm trying to say, Steve.
Yeah, yeah. And the horse was favored in that debut, in
Yeah.
that U.S. debut, and had a ton of trouble. So, but real quick here on Carla Gaines does not win first out very often, but look who shows up to ride her first time starter.
Yeah.
Anything?
Uh,
Can't use them all.
I do have that on my ticket. Hereford for Carla, debut with Sharks works, and Jaramillo has already won on a long shot for Gaines already. So I think he's ridden twice for her. Let me look and see right now.
And while you're looking that up,
He's one of three. He's one of three for her, Frank, and one of them was a price. So that's why I was like, all right, well, don't discount the red hot jockey, especially in the last race right now.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I think the works are pretty good. She doesn't win first out, so you have to take a stand somewhere. And I know Steve-O's mentioned the 3 Diaghilev as a horse that he wanted to beat with the 9. I have that horse as one of my A's along with the 9. Kieran, what's your notes on that one, the 3?
Always at the line, but rarely wins.
Okay.
So
I think that horse is going to run big today. It was gelded at the end of last year. Mandel is very patient, right? 65 buyers, 69. I'm not a buyer guy, but I like to see progression like that. I think today's the money run.
And he's 23%, third off the layoff. So like you said, he's kind of a patient guy, and this is kind of the lines up for him type of race.
Yeah, I wish I had that number.
He'll win eventually.
Yeah, I just think he also has excuses, right? I told you guys I use the Racing Flow numbers. Actually, that QR code up there on the top right is for Racing Flow speed and bias numbers. A friend of the show. That was a very closer-friendly turf course that day. So I'm not surprised the horse tired and dug into the 16th. And then if you go back to the previous race, was off the layoff, bumped, was wide. I think that horse is going to be right there. All right, are they loading? Not quite yet. Kieran, you happy with your position? Any pivoting?
Not for this. I mean, I've got enough coverage. Fingers crossed to get out of this one. But like I said, we've got the late pick 3 and the double. So
yeah.
If we don't win this, we move on to the next thing.
We move on to the next one, just like Oaklawn. We're going to go back to Oaklawn as soon as this race is over. And we're going to start sniffing out some doubles. Me and Steve-O, because Kieran's the only one alive.
I got a double. I got a double at Oaklawn. I'm going
all
1
right.
to my 3-ish, but you know.
We'll get there in a second. How about this? Look at our man SC3 Pete. Ice cold pick 3. 5, 3, 4.
3,
Who was the
4.
3?
Wow.
I
don't
think
have
we even
3 on
talked
my
about
radar.
3 in the
That's
second
the
leg. I
downhill
do
race,
have it on.
right?
Let's see. I do
Oh,
have
that's
it.
your Mars Magic.
Yeah, I do have it.
Is the one who had that horse, and we all laughed at him, and he ended up hitting big that day. So he's going back to his friend Mars Magic with Espinoza. Kieran has the horse too. All right, they're at the gate. We'll be back. Good luck, everybody.
All right, let's get it.
Oh boy.
Man,
Well,
I
I
thought
guess we
Genius
could've
Jimmy
sealed
was
it.
going to steal it.
Oh my God.
Nah.
Well, I had that horse on a backup ticket. I unloaded on that horse last time because there was so much speed in the race. Ran third. So Kieran, you're in luck because we talked about this horse on Chappie's show yesterday, and it was Scatoni off. I had the
Oh.
horse on my B ticket.
I did not know.
Chappie said if Almendarez wins on the Scatoni off angle, Kieran gets to do the show next week.
I can't do
You
it next
said
week.
that. What?
Well, I wish next week I get the camera up my ass.
Oh boy. Colonoscopy.
Yep.
You're supposed to keep your relationship with Mark Gelding on the DL, man. We don't want to hear about poppers and cameras and.
Oh,
Hey, it's
The
called
Irish
double
are not known for tying their tongue.
don't you guys just drink Guinness and then let them go in there?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes. Oh, you're done already. This will be me on the thing. I'll be like,
Kieran, it could be worse. You could get spit roasted like I did. I had the endoscopy and the colonoscopy at the same time.
oh, very nice.
In the mouth and up the butt.
Well,
And
you
I
guys
woke
were
up
right
in the
about
middle
the you guys were right about Gosford. It made a nice move. It flattened. It needed the race.
Yeah.
So threw that one out. I should have threw the 4 out to keep my ticket a little cheaper. The waters were too deep.
Yeah.
But the 5 was, you had to keep the 5 on. So at least we're alive. Everybody's alive.
I mean, Almendares, that's 0 for 7 at Santa Anita, but that was a nice closing trip, and it looks like
Well, the money showed up too. Like all of a sudden, this horse gets
Yeah.
hammered.
But
You
the
know,
other thing,
I mean, like.
the other thing I'm going to take out of this for tomorrow's show as well, Frank, is this track you can close very well on this turf track right now.
Yeah, the
so.
rails are down, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm alive on that middle one, right? 2-6-3-5, but I'm not in bad shape. My single to the 7 and then spread.
And I'm the same. I'm
But the
single
2
to
and
the
the 6
set.
would have been better. I'd be alive on everything.
Yeah, well, at least
let's
for
put
me,
yours
I'm
up.
single. I'm single to your 7, but then I've got 5 horses one of them scratched. I got 4 horses in the last leg.
Yeah,
Hey, our
so
guy
do I.
Pete. Our guy Pete is alive too with that straight. That boom, boom, boom.
If Mars Magic wins for him again, man, he's gonna be I'm gonna take a week off and he's gonna do the show with you guys because I mean that'd be just genius handicapping. So Kieran, you're alive 7, 9, 6, 2, 10, 1. I just want to see the horses, and I have in that race I'm alive 3, 9, 10, 8, 2. So we have some different horses, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I got 1, 7, 9.
Yeah, let me put yours up too, Steve-O. So this is yours.
I threw that blacker in there.
Oh, that's Oaklawn.
that
this
was
one,
Oaklawn.
right?
Oh crap! We got 5 minutes. We should probably
Yeah.
pivot if we're going to do doubles.
Yes, we should. Absolutely.
We got lots of time. We got to head
That's
back.
why I
over
don't
to
like
Oaklawn.
to multitask, but thank you, Kieran, for keeping us on point.
So what do we got at Oaklawn? We got 3 to 5, 2 to 1, 3 to 1. I guess that's about right. We were thinking a little bit more money on the 1, as I say,
so
at 5 to 2.
The 3 into the last leg. It looks like wow. The lowest price into the last leg on the $5 double is $25 to the 2. So you're actually, I thought it would have been a lot low, even though it's the $5. I guess it is $5 is what it's paying, but still, sometimes you've seen that come out at like 13, 14 bucks.
Do you have the probables, Kieran? Let's look at some probables.
All right. So right now,
I would like the 1 to the 1.
1 in this leg to 1 in the next,
Correct.
261,
Wow, that's great. 1 to the 2.
60,
Okay, and 1 to the 10.
115.
Yeah, I need to be alive to my A's. So you guys talk amongst yourselves so I can put this bet in. 10, 1,
I'm
1.
trying to look and see if I.
Yeah, Steve-O, what's yours? You said you had one, right?
What are you talking about?
The double at
Oaklawn.
Oaklawn?
Oh yeah, I'm going straight 1, 3. 3 is my A play in the nightcap, even though I'm spread a little bit deeper on some of the other stuff.
Kieran, can you see what the 1-3 pays?
1-3.
It looks like it's
179.
I'm gonna throw that in.
okay.
I'm gonna throw that in as per
Yeah.
on Steve-O's recommendation. All right, let me put mine up.
Pick three. All right, I need to put my doubles in that I put up there. If you don't mind throwing my pick up there, Frank.
Yeah, let me put mine in real quick. $5 late. No, actually, I'm doing it. I'll call it out so people can put it down, write it down. I'm doing a $10 double, one with 1, 10, 3, and then a $20 double, one with 2. So that's 20. So that's total is 20, 1, 2, 3, 30. That's $50. Now I actually have to bet it. But let me put this up here. Kieran, do you mind putting Steve-O's up while I bet mine, and then we'll do yours?
All right, I was just putting my bet in right this second. I'll be done
okay,
in
that's
2
fine.
seconds. 3 with 3, 5, 6.
We're putting wagering in the term live wagering show.
Yes.
So $10 double. I'm singling the one here. I'm throwing your 3 in the nightcap there, Steve-O. 1.
I appreciate it.
McKinsey's glory.
McKinsey's glory, baby.
His 3. I have the 3 as well. What am I, chopped liver over here? Unbelievable.
Kieran, you have every horse in some combination.
Well, that's beside the point.
And then when you don't, you say that you mistyped and you
Yes,
did.
I mistyped. Of course. Don't you know? That's the handicapper's motto. I mistyped.
You did catch that, Steve-O, right? He's like, I meant to type the 12. I typed the 5 by accident.
Fat fingered it. He fat fingered it.
Yeah, he fat fingered it.
But at least it's live recorded, so we can go back and look at it.
Yes, we can. Oh, you're right. We believe you, Kieran. It's just,
I am going to do
We
a backup
accept you
with just
once in a while.
$5 because the 1 to the 3, I do have a 3 out of into sovereignty into the 3, but I'm looking the 1 into the 3 is just paying 178. So for $5, it'll cover all my degenerateness here at the track at Oaklawn.
There you go.
You guys also talked about the 5, right? In the nightcap.
In the last leg, me woman, yes.
Yeah, me a woman.
Me a woman, yes.
Or me woman.
Yeah,
me woman.
I'm throwing that in as well.
I mean, it's cheap enough to actually have it. You know what I mean? Like the 1-3 into the 5, you're looking at 1 into the 5 is 466. 3 into the 5 is 234. I mean, how many times have we seen, Frank, when we've done the show and we've had like a horse that could not lose at Santa Anita?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, look at that $5 double that paid me $1,500 trying to beat. And it was crazy. We even talked about it. I was like, it's just the pays are so good in the next leg. It was worth tossing that bet out there. And it covered all the nonsense for the next week.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my Oaklawn late double. I'm going to put it in the comments, and then I'm going to put Steve-O's up real quick, and then Kieran will put yours up. Just make sure you got your bets in. All right, Steve-O, you're doing Oaklawn Park. $5, $10.
Oh, for the double?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to I did a $20
Okay.
1-3, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the minimum 5, and I'm going to throw in. I'm going to go 4, 5, 6 for 15.
One
What is
with
that, 15
4, 5,
bucks?
6?
Yeah, it's $15 extra.
Yeah, I like that. I did
Yeah, because the pays are so nice. And you're doing the other Asmussen, the 4. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to throw that one in there just because,
How's that look?
it's yeah. Yeah, there
right,
you go. 'Cause
Kieran?
you got, yeah.
Yep.
What's yours?
No, let me find my banner here.
Well, technically, that's what you have 1 over 4. Technically, it's $15. That second double, right?
I meant the total, 15 and 20.
Yeah, that's the total. I got you.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
$35 invested.
I'm trying to get it on there, but no, it's a good point. Total. Let's make that say. Did you pivot, Kieran? Do you want me to put a new wager up there?
Yeah, I pivoted, but I thought I did a thing, so I'm going to read it out for you now.
There you go, Steve-O. Okay, go ahead.
I've got a $5 double, 156 with 2 6 10.
Hold on. How are we doing on time?
They're still doing the walk
They're
around.
just moving
now.
around out there.
Yeah.
All right.
White
156
Abarrios.
was what?
156 with 2610 for $5. That's $45.
Okay.
I'm doing 3. How much is that?
$5 again?
$10 double, 3 with 210.
This is in addition to his 80 other combos, by the way.
Yeah, I've
Steve-O,
got
but
every
that's all right.
combination under the sun. I probably have duplicates, but I
What
did one
else? Anything else?
$10 double, 3 with 356.
3 with 3, 5 with 3 with what?
3 with 356.
And that's another $30.
Yeah, and then
Oh my God.
It's Monopoly money. Just
no, it's real money. I'm reading
Yeah,
that.
he's
I
getting
know.
from the
I know.
community that
I'm
we
just-
built up. And then he's
Yeah.
like, oh, Frank, we're out of money. Oh, really? Okay.
I'll stop. I won't do any more.
You know, as I
95, right?
What's that?
Total 95?
It's probably more than that with some of the other ones. I just gave up
Well,
telling my
no,
other
45, 65, and 30. Yeah, I'm just going to put this one on.
You know, you guys, as I look at White Abarrio out there, and I know he's 7, and I'm thinking to myself, man, Dave Portnoy should make an offer for that horse because he loves Grace. And then I'm looking at the horse. It's 7. It's got its nuts. It's not gelded.
No, that's
What's
the
a full
crazy.
horse?
I'm
didn't
shocked
realize
at that.
that.
A 7-year-old horse that is a
You sure
Breeders'
he
Cup
still has
Classic winner. It says
Oh, full
It says
horse.
horse,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow, you would have thought they would have sent this horse to the barn. A $7 million earner.
isn't that
The
something?
breeding must be horrendous, right? The sire was 5,000, but it's tapping.
Yeah. Race day,
race
but it's
day,
out of it into mischief.
Tapping. And into mischief's on the bottom.
And we've seen
Yeah.
crazier horses win 2 races and they're selling for
See,
100K
I
stud
don't get
fees.
that whole breeding thing. Do you guys buy yearlings? Or
Yeah, my
Oh,
dad's got 5. My dad's got 5 golden pals. Oh, they're loading up. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, if you do, the reason the money's getting crazy, I know you read about the Flightline horse. Trump's tax bill made it where they get such a break. Where That was an impressive win right there.
Oh my God, my phone's blowing up. I gave that out in my Patreon group. And man, it didn't go exactly how I thought it would go.
How'd you
But
think? I thought White Abarrio would be on the lead, actually.
I did too. I
Okay.
did too. Sovereignty was so keen. First of all, journalism was a mess. Ran a
Yeah.
good race.
Journalism was a mess, and I think took a little bit of starch out, but Sovereignty
And
should have been able to fight back. No excuses, really.
Sovereignty was
Oh,
too
that was a
fresh.
definitely- that was a-
He was too fresh. He was too fresh. We saw what White Abarrio what happened to him in the Pegasus. Ran an incredible race, wide, and Safi ships here and wins.
That was easy money, Steve-O. I said I'm
Yeah.
singling, and you're like, I am right there with you,
I
Frank.
singled it. Yeah.
That you said he was the Rodney Dangerfield of horses.
Yeah.
How do you this is and by the way, he can win away from Gulfstream. So awesome.
Unbelievable performance. Hand ride.
He won easy. Wow. He impressed me more than I mean, I loved him today. I singled him. I gave it out. Frank, you love them, but I didn't expect those tactics and to win like that.
I didn't. I mean, he was stuck inside, like in the
that's the
pocket,
difference
like
with
eating dirt, like tight at the rail, and then he got outside and it was over. Like,
And that's the difference with a jockey like Irad. You know, some other guys would have panicked, and he probably just knew the
Right.
horse he had, and I'm just let them do their thing. I'm close enough. I'll swoop around
But-
and get them.
he is lucky. Yeah, the swoop move was good. If this were like 3 months ago and he was stuck inside most of the time on a dead rail,
Oh,
it might
that's
have been
right.
a different
Back then.
story. But yeah, but it was a fair track. We just said, like, everyone is talking about sovereignty and journalism.
I
There's
mean,
the
it's
classic winner.
how is you guys, I'm looking at horse race Twitter, whatever, Facebook. I see banners, sovereignty versus journalism. I'm like, where the
we
hell
said the
is
same thing.
where the hell is White Abarrio?
I mean,
How
I
do
know
No, we didn't say the same thing. If you look at our
I
graphic,
put him on second. I put him on second
I
spot.
got White Abarrio as the sheriff. He's holding
Oh.
2 guns.
Oh, well, that's
in the
right.
Mexican
AI eating all
standoff.
your credits won't do it correct.
No, I'm talking about other people. They have
Oh,
graphics.
yeah.
They got this.
No,
they got
I
that.
know. Kieran said that we
Yeah.
were doing that.
And-
No, you were doing it, Kieran. You love
And they're
sovereignty.
acting.
Oh, no,
They're
I love
acting like
sovereignty,
this-
but I said White Abarrio was better than journalism. I put it 3-1 and it ended up being 1-3. So,
Yeah, you know what? Me and Steve-O did? We just put it 1.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah, I didn't
one.
want. I just singled it. I didn't
You
want
know
to
what?
mess with it.
I'm still alive in my pick 3.
Yeah, because you got piggyback on us.
You know, I'm
Because-
really upset though that I didn't throw that 12 in, and you're right, and I saw that in real time. My
gotta
bad.
pull that.
But I'm glad you did it. I'm glad
You
you
got to
did
pull
it.
the comment off, Frank, so they can see on below.
No, I'm gonna add it as a graphic so you can see it. But what I was gonna say,
We pivoted
That
live
is-
show, so we should put up our little video we did.
so hold on, look at this is the graphic, Steve-O.
Oh, I love that. You got them all in.
White
there.
Abarrio is the sheriff. He's holding 2 guns, right? Sovereignty is like, the Clint Eastwood character, and there's journalism. But White Abarrio is the sheriff. You got to beat the boss to be the boss.
Exactly. We have
can't
seen
believe
like you're coming off a layoff. You haven't raced against older horses. Now you're older, so now you got to face older. Journalism, like you guys said, has never shown the ability to beat sovereignty.
Yeah.
So why are we going to put him on top? So
I will
I
say
don't know.
this,
Hey,
though.
look.
The next time they match up, Sovereignty is going to be very tough.
yeah,
He got
yeah,
a lot
they're
out
gonna
of that race. He doesn't race like that. I really believe that was a public workout.
It was weird.
Big workout for him.
It was weird, and he'll probably run 10 furlong. What's the next race? You guys think?
Yeah, what's
I
coming
think
up?
The Foster or not the Foster? I don't know. We'll have to think about that.
I mean,
The older
you're
horse
looking
division.
at a
Something
$1
that
million.
Belmont
This was 1.2 million. So
Sorry,
even
Joey.
running, what was it, second?
Yeah.
Paid what, 20%? So they got paid.
250 or something like that.
No, they got paid.
Oh, no, they got-
250,000. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what, guys?
yeah.
We got to pause this combo because
Oh, yeah,
the
we
late
gotta go.
cruise is going to start in 7 minutes.
Yep. Let's roll.
Yeah, let's go.
All we do is fire away. But what an awesome performance!
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
gotta-
Hey,
yeah,
congrats,
you gotta
Frank.
clap with that. Got to clap.
Yeah. That was
I
really
loved White
nice.
Abarrio when he won the Breeders' Cup Classic. Like that was one of my biggest bets that day. And when Rick Dittrich came
guys-
back, he was gone for 10 years, and he comes back and trains a Breeders' Cup Classic winner.
You guys, I was at a handicapping tournament in Sam Houston about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and he was running in the Pegasus, and I think he never lost at Gulfstream. He ran terrible that day. I had my whole bankroll to win on him, and he lost. And I was scratching my head.
Right.
So I'm still trying to wonder what happened that day, but
You talking about White Abarrio?
yeah, he lost the Pegasus one year.
Yeah, that's got to be going way back, like 2023,
Yeah,
right?
that was like 3 years ago. I have to go back.
Yeah,
and
my
look at
form
it.
doesn't have that, but I'll have to look.
It
Right?
was
When you really need them, they don't do it for you.
2023. He ran 8th, finished 13 lengths out, and coming into that race, he won every race at Gulfstream before that. But what I'm vindicated. We're vindicated.
I'm doing a pivot bet on my pick 3.
Uh-oh.
I was looking at the will pays on the doubles and the pick 3s, guys. On the double,
Yeah.
9 is paying $23. 2 is paying $27. Third choice is Frank's 3-legged horse, Aloha Chrome, at $44. So I'm gonna have to use this.
I'm putting
That's,
a single with him right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to throw that one on a ticket here. Pick 3, the 9 is the dominant favorite at 211. Then we've got the 2 at 306, and again your 5, Frank, at 511, and then the 8 at 549. So your horse that you were all about that was 6-1 morning line, Frank.
Yeah.
Third choice, like got bet a little for sure.
Yeah,
Okay, time out. What's the pivot here? How do we pivot? Didn't we already go through a leg, or is this the regular pick 3 you're talking about?
This is we put our picks
Kieran
up
wants
earlier.
to use our horses that he didn't have this morning.
Yeah,
So
so
he gets out of here alive.
we're a wagering show. We do our handicapping, but when the things happen, we actually will sometimes win on nothing we had planned on betting during the day.
Oh, this is the regular pick 3, the late pick 3 at St.
Late
Louis.
pick 3 starts now. Yes.
Got you. I got you. Okay, I didn't even make
Usually
the
we have
wager
more
on that.
time. Usually there's a dead race,
But
but today it's a turf race, then the late pick 3, and then turf. Usually it's the all turf, a dead race, and then the late pick 3. But so that's why.
Okay, what I would like to do, I want your guys' top A play in this dirt race here coming up in 4 minutes, and I'm going to add it to my turf races. The 5,
5 is mine.
and then Kieran.
Kieran, who's your top pick here?
top pick
9.
in here is number 2, Irish.
So
Element.
2-5. All right, I'm going to go 2-5 in here with my turf plays and do a ticket. Let me.
So yeah, this is going to be the late pick 3. So you're going to go right because it's dirt, turf. So
Yeah,
real
so
quick,
I'm gonna
Kieran,
go
single
2-5.
the 5 spread here to get out. I'm all about the 7 in the next leg. You guys know that.
I
And
got
then
him.
spread.
Yeah, and
And I'm
my pivot ticket using your 5 in here, Frank, is going to be
Hold on, Kieran. Late pick 3, SA, and it's a $3.
it's going to be 5
Hold on,
With-
$3 late pick 3, 5 with
3, 7, 8, 9
7, 8, 9. Yeah,
with the 9, bright-eyed bungo.
right. Yeah. Your top pick and Steve O's.
Yes, I mean it's a top pick, and I've got other spreadage, but if I go 2 out of 3 and it's your horse I lose to, I'll have to listen to stupid videos for the next 5 days. So I'm just gonna toss your
LD, do you have any word on that? Is that's a Little Red Feather horse in the last race, right?
Yeah, and I mentioned before I came very close, although Shannon's like, no, 2 kids in college, no. So I came very
Charlie's
close.
singling the 9 here. You might want to throw the 9 in on your pick 3 there, Steve-O, if it's not too expensive. Because Charlie's sharp, very sharp.
I have the 9.
Oh, you do?
Wait,
In this leg.
I think. Oh, in this leg. No, I don't have that one. Let me add it. I can
Right,
add
because
it.
you asked for my top
I can
pick.
pivot.
and Kieran's top pick.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can pivot.
I would throw in the 9 because
yeah, my only negative that I gave, Jaramillo, the upgrade, is I mean, Bays is starting to win now. Hanson's kind of cold at 7%, and Bays has not won from, but White Mountain is got like the top last race speed, and this is a pretty big upgrade from Escobedo. So before I would not have used it. It was my second choice in the race. The 9.
What did you say the will pay is? The 2?
It's 9 is the
The
favorite.
9 is the favorite in
across-
a pretty good one in the
925.
pick 3.
Yeah, it's 925, but it's a big one in the pick 3, and
Yeah.
the double is where they kind of hedged a little.
Do you want me to put your play up? Do you have it mapped out, Steve-O?
I got 259, 179, and I'm all about the 9 in the last race. I mean, it's one of those things where I could throw in every like half the field, or I can just make a stand. I'm just going to make a stand. So yeah,
I like
259.
that. That's one of my strategies in a race where people are going to spread. I like to plant a flag because
Yeah,
there's going to be so much dead money from all their losing combos, and if you happen to be right, that's all coming to you.
I like it. Yeah.
How much time we got, Kieran?
I was looking. I was spending my money over it. I was trying to see what I was getting paid at Oaklawn, so I could spend it here at Santa Anita.
Yeah, we
we're
got to
just
go back
walking
and
up
look
to the
at
gate.
doubles, but they're at the gate. So
They're
let's take-
loading in the gate, Frank. So
Yeah, let's take a break,
Yeah.
and then we'll go through the what we're all alive to at Oaklawn right after this.
All
Good luck, guys.
Wow, that was easy.
Irish Element, flat, nothing. That was very surprising.
You might have got up for third.
How about the DTL crew? We share information.
Bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
Sharpies in here. If one of our guys is singling something, we look at it extra hard. So great pivot by you, Steve-O.
Yeah, thank you. Oof, added the 9 late.
Did my 5 even get a call?
Oh, I think it was it 5-2 or 2-5 for third. I think the 5 nipped the 2 for third. They came real late. Your guys' horses were grabbing popcorn back there, and they're like, "Oh, we better get in this race."
Yeah, but that 2 in for the 10K, that horse probably has 20 handshakes for it. Did not run like I thought it would. Too far back.
Well, I don't know. That horse broke the maiden at 12.5. Nobody claimed the horse then.
Yeah, your 5 came on third, Frank. But yeah, the big money guys were correct on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that horse absolutely figured. But I didn't have as much confidence as Charlie did. Charlie singled the horse. So whenever we see that, Steve-O, and one of our guys or gals is like, I'm singling this horse, we really look at it closely. And we're all alive in some different combinations. We'll come back to this. You want to go to Oaklawn, Kieran? What do you think?
Yeah, we got 13 minutes. We can show Steve-O what we're all about here. We do our handicapping, but then, as you notice, we toss it out the window.
And welcome to tonight's meeting. My name is Mark Gelding, and I'm a handicapping show addict. I've been watching handicapping shows every single day for 6 years. And I still haven't placed one bet. Hi, I'm Dave. I've watched 4,872 episodes of handicapping shows. I have spreadsheets breaking down every trainer's win percentage. I have never made a bet. Beautiful share, Dave. That's real progress. You're still not betting. That's the important part. Would anyone else like to share?
Hi, I'm Susan. Last night I stayed up until 3 a.m. watching a 3-hour breakdown of a $7,500 maiden claimer. I wrote down 47 different angles. I did not bet. I want to actually gamble.
Powerful, Susan. Very powerful. The first step is admitting you're a professional watcher. The second step is clicking place bet. Any ideas how we get you there? Okay, let's go around. Who's struggling this week?
I tried once. I had a 15-to-1 horse the show loved. Then I paused and watched a 45-minute race analysis. Then on the race day, the horse did not run.
Yes, that's why we're here. We don't want to be watchers anymore. We want to be degenerates, real gamblers, people that actually place bets with real money. Look, betting is a big step. I know this sounds crazy, but what if we use real-time information, will pays, probables, Double Trouble Live versus outdated information from days ago?
Guys, I did it. I stopped watching and I bet $20 on a 12-1 shot. It won. I just cashed $280.
That's it?
That's the spin. She actually gambled without watching the final expert pick first 45 minutes race analysis? That's reckless.
Still watching instead of betting? Congratulations, you're a professional handicapper, just not a very rich one. Tune in to Double Trouble Live. If you're handicapping, you aren't betting.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it. How can I meet Susan? I want to hang out with her.
You got to join the support group, but I don't think you'll pass this. I don't think you'll pass the sniff test. They're going to have you pegged for a degenerate the second you walk in that door.
Oh man,
Oh man, that was fantastic. Look, we joke about the handicapping shows. Obviously, they're fantastic. They help you do your work. They, blah, blah, blah. But there's every day a new handicapping show pops up. We've been doing this since summer at Del Mar. We honestly, Steve-O, we thought, I mean, this is the formula, right? We gamble, we increase handle. That's what horse players do. We thought there'd be 15 copycat shows. No one wants to gamble live. They just want to give out picks. So I love that you come on this show and you gamble right with us because you put your money where your mouth is.
Well, last time I was on, I had egg on my face. So it was nice to,
We have egg on our face all the
hit
time.
the White Abarrio.
Have you not seen our crap talking to each other?
Well, I think it is. Everybody knows we win, and people know
Steve-O,
we win. And
you can never cash a ticket on the show ever again. The info you gave us about that jock agent is worth its weight in gold because that is info that the CAWs cannot quantify. And everyone on this show heard it
We talked about it. You even said Mendoza's better. I like the 5-pound weight break.
Mhm.
Jock agent, 2 horses
Jock
to choose from. He put the better Jock on.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's the
right
better
there, so
Jock,
if you're
and
listening,
he
you throw
put
that
it on the
12
12.
based on your info. So that was phenomenal.
Hmm?
Did I add us incorrectly to the stage, Frank, or what do I do here? I have us up in the corner.
We could just do this.
Oh, there we go. All right. So we should probably look at what our millions of dollars we're going to collect. What are you guys alive to? So I can.
I gotta look. Let me open my.
I'm alive to
The other ADW account, Kieran. I'm gonna look at.
Okay. Shh, don't say it out loud. You're going to get in trouble.
The quote unquote other ADW. We do have a nice meeting coming up next week. So, all right, Oaklawn. I have a $5 double to the 5 and the 6.
The 5 is paying 601. The 6 is paying 170.
Okay, I should have doubled up on that. I have a
What's
$20
the floor
double
paying?
to the 2.
And you have a $5 double to the 2. That's paying
No,
$80.
$20 double.
So that's 80 times 4, 320, Frank.
And then $10 doubles to the 1, 3, and 10.
1 is paying 340, so that would be 680. 230, so 480, and 143, so 280. So your pays are all.
Yeah, I should have doubled up on the 6, but I threw that one in at the last second because I was really just do the 1 and the 5, but then I realized we also talked about the 6. I should have had that for 10. But hey, I'm very happy where I am. Steve-O, what do you got? What are you alive to?
Okay, I've got the 5 and a 6 like you. I got those 601, 170. I have a $5 to the 4. That was the Asmussen one that dropping down the class a little bit. What's that one paying?
Which one?
Number?
The
The
other
4?
Asmussen, the 4, 20 to 1.
The 4, the double on the 4 is paying 1,001.
Okay, that's cool. And then I have a $20 to my A play, the 3. So I'll hit that 4 times.
230, so you're looking at 920.
Yeah, okay. So I got 920, 1,001, 601, and 170 potentially
And
on
then
those doubles.
my
Caroline,
pivot.
you're alive to the pick 3, right?
Yeah, so my pivot on the pick 3. Let me scroll down. Here I am. I'm alive to the 2, 5, 10. So on the pick 3.
573 to the 2. Wow, 4 dimes to the 5.
Yes, 5. Me woman.
816 to the 10.
Yeah, what's all right?
And you probably have some doubles too.
Yeah, so I'm looking to see my doubles. Let me scroll up here.
See that, Steve-O? He threw the 12 in because of your info in that leg. He hijacked out 1. He wouldn't let
I got lazy.
without him. And now he's
All I
alive
had to
to
do-
stacks.
All I had to do was click the button real quick, and
I had the one on backup tickets. Let me see it. So on the double, I've got a $5 double into the 2, 6, 10.
All right, $80 to the 2. But you also have the pick 3, so that's going to be nice. 6, you have 170. 6 would be a bad result for all of us because I don't think Steve-O has it, and that's the lightest pay for me and you.
No, the 6 I do have. It's
Okay.
$170 will pay, which it'll be like a minor
that
Frosting on the cake.
that would not be fun since we're up for a lot of money
Yeah.
on the other ones. And what the 10, Kieran?
Yeah, the 10, and then I've got
10's 143.
and then I got $5 to the 3 and $5 to the 5.
230 to the 3, 601 to the 5.
Yeah, I mean,
how about we get this 5 home, huh?
I would have had.
Or the 3.
Usually when we have this show, Steve-O, we've got a lot of time to yap and talk and do nonsense. It's usually not race upon race where we
usually do one track and there's usually a dead race where we can.
And I would have probably on some of these combinations, I'm instead of having it for 5, I might have had it for 15 and whatnot, my adjustments, but we were just firing away, running out of time, going back and forth.
Kieran is the king of stolen valor. All of his pivots end up hitting based on information from everyone else.
It's called gambling, not handicapping.
Right. It is gambling. Seriously. We should actually try one show where we don't even look at the races and we just come in and we look at the board and we hear from the DTL crew and just get some info and we just wager. This is all about wagering strategy, right?
Well, I would also say, Frank, what we write, and we put our analysis for all these races out here. Like my original pivot on this pick 3 was because I had notes on these horses, and because it was a scratch, I had a backup. So if someone puts something out and then I was kind of on the edge, that's usually why I'll end up pivoting. You know what I mean? Or you haven't, and I just don't want to get knocked out by one of your picks. That's
exactly. He
usually
refuses to lose to me, so he'll use horses that I have that he doesn't. Doesn't matter how much it costs. This is hysterical, Mike Whalen. I love you. You're so funny. You always take the piss out of both of us, but this one's meant for you, Kieran. Cialis. Someone thought his name was Cialis. Has not spent enough money yet. Need to make a couple of more pivots.
Well, we still have Santa Anita coming up. Don't worry.
Hey, don't you have a video from Friends or something?
Oh wait, let me see. Where is that one?
This is your theme.
Oh yes, where is it?
While you're doing that,
oh, there it is. I found it. Pivot. Note Frank is sitting back and doing nothing per usual.
Steve, have you ever seen Friends? Apparently, that's a Friends reference. I've never seen it.
I honestly, I watched Friends, but it looked more like a Seinfeld reference to me than Friends. But I could be wrong.
If you do a search just do a search for pivot. That video is like the number one. That's, I mean,
okay.
Supposedly,
was that David Schwimmer's character, or I can't remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Terry knew exactly what it was. She thought it was funny. I never saw it. So let me just roll through real quick. Charlie is the man. Thank you for that 9, Charlie. How about this? Real quick, because you'll appreciate this, Steve-O. Remember Serafin Carmona, the jock who went down and got injured early in the meet?
Okay, yeah, I do.
Terry is friends with his fiance, Sophia, and we just got a very good update today. Their plan was to get him to Atlanta to one of the best rehab facilities in America. He's finally there, and she has family there, so now there's a big support system, and he's doing better than anyone expected. But as you know, it's always a long road when you have such an injury like that. But these jockeys are unbelievable.
God, they're such great athletes. They're like Bruce Lee when you see him with their shirt off. You know, we knew a really good jockey named Renee Douglas. He fell at Arlington.
Yeah.
And he's a jock agent now. And that was unfortunate. Became a paraplegic. But Rosemary Holmeister had a fall. She quit. Now she's a personal trainer and a real estate agent in Houston. Really good friend of our families. She rode for us for many years. I think she's in the Hall of Fame too. Female jockey.
She was awesome. I was won like every horse for Asmussen one year. It was unbelievable. But to your point, this is actually perfect timing. I don't know if it's still going on, but the PDJF fundraiser telethon was today. So if you want to donate to that organization, every little bit helps, whether it's $5, $10, doesn't matter. You can find them on Twitter at PDJF. It's the Permanently Disabled Jockey Fund. Kieran and I go to the Belly Up fundraiser every year at Del Mar. It's one of our favorite.
If you're in San Diego, that is a great event to go to.
And I'm going to tell you real quick before Kieran blah, blah, blahs me. Renee Douglas is responsible for me being in horse racing because the very first time I went to the track, I bet Editor's Note in the Belmont Stakes. And he had taken over the mount. I think Gary Stevens was hurt or something. He was a pickup mount, and he ended up winning. And I made stacks that day, my very first bet ever, and I got hooked for life. So when you see Renee Douglas, please tell him thank you, but not really.
So, Frank, after Oaklawn goes off, we're going to have 9 minutes at Santa Anita. And I was actually just peering over there. The 9-2 morning line, the number 8 Rethink, the Fresh Shoe Phil horse, got destroyed on the doubles and the pick threes.
And it's the favorite.
I didn't use that horse at all. Did you?
No,
I did.
Me neither.
I did on a backup ticket, but it just to give you an idea, on the pick 3, it's paying 36. The next highest is Mars Magic at 57, and on the double, it's paying $15. The next highest is the 1 and the 9 at 36. So,
Kieran, why don't you go there? Because we're not doing it. This is the pay leg at Oaklawn. We're not doing anything, right?
I mean,
let's prepare for Santa Anita.
Yeah, that 8 got hammered across both of those bets. And I mean, I do have it on backup tickets, but I did not.
Oh man, I totally whiffed on that one.
I don't have it
at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's my notes for that was fresher for Phil, one last out going shorter. Was third, two back under Hara on the hill, 0 for 2 on the hill, blah, blah, blah. I didn't see it, but I guess maybe everyone's going, we talk about it a lot on the show, Frank. Some trainers, when the condition books, they're cold on one condition book and they start heating up. Maybe we're about to hit the period where Phil starts heating up again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I mean, the horse looks too slow. And facing winners for the first time. Wow, I'm shocked by that.
Facing winners for the first time is a big taboo for me. Hey, they can beat me.
So
try to.
Our 7 is the second choice, solid second choice.
Yes.
And same thing in the pick 3 actually. The 7 is dead in the pick 3. 180.
Yeah, nothing. They did not bet that 7 in the pick. They bet the 1 and the 3, Mars Magic, more than they bet the 7. Yeah.
This is weird betting action today. I think you might be right. That
pick
big
6
long shot knocked them out of the pick 6 and the pick 5.
And they are hammering across the board. And we've talked about a lot of times people just yap and complain about stuff. I'm like, you can beat them when you have the same information. On the pick 6 and the pick 5 and pick 4, you don't have the info. Doubles and pick 3s, you can kind of see where the money's going. You can, the odds changed on my exacta. But if you look at the probables and the will pays, the odds are correct. I don't get this nonsense.
But it's very unfortunate because if you're at the track, you don't have your computer. It's terrible. But we have the luxury of doing that because that's what we do. We're serious gamblers.
They're loading at Oaklawn.
They're
loading at Oaklawn.
Okay.
All right, let's watch this race, and then we'll come back and we got to do a double at Santa.
All right.
Good luck, everybody. 3 or 5? Where's my double? You want to join us, Karen? The worst one. I didn't have time. I only did it one time. I needed to do it multiple times. The worst one. One would have been good for me, but anyway, we all hit, right?
Yeah, we all hit. We made a little money. Burl's a cool guy. My brother.
Right?
Yeah, we got 170, or was it more than that? Somewhere around there.
170. Yes.
We'll
4 to 1
take
on the board.
Wow, the computers were way off on the 2, huh? They got buried on the 2.
Yeah, very off.
Yeah, I didn't like the 2 at all. I didn't have it on my ticket, and but whatever. My 3, it didn't run great. It tried to make a move there. The 5 didn't fire.
Yeah.
I think earlier in the
6.
meet, the six gets tired and gets run down. Speed was holding today.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
And
Makes White Abarrio even more impressive.
that was my
Mhm.
thought too, Frank. When we were coming down, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be like before. You know, the horse is going to get run down." But no.
No, just stayed on.
all
I
right, on
won't
to
see
Santa
in any
Anita.
hurry to bet any of those horses back next time. That was pretty ugly.
All right, off to Santa Anita. We now have money to spend.
Well, wait, Kieran,
Yep.
I know you had the double, but did you also have the pick 3? I can't remember.
I did not. I went 2-10-5.
Ah,
So I
hey,
did not.
we
I,
can.
thought, I thought I did at the end, and then I looked and I was like, no, it was the 5, not the 6 I had. So
If I would have added my 12, I would have hit that. What did
Yeah,
that
look at
pay,
this.
by the way?
Look at this right there, Steve-O.
Yeah, I should have
You
added
throw
that
that
12,
12
real
in there
late.
with the White Abarrio single you have.
I got lazy and
all right, we got 4 minutes for Santa Anita.
We will not tolerate laziness on the show, Steve-O. The only
No,
one who can be
I
lazy
know.
is Mark
50 lashes.
Gelding.
I know.
All right, let me see. I already threw my double up there. Let me scroll back 800 pages.
So I got the 179 here. I single the 9. Is this somewhere where I do doubles
singled
with
the-
some
I think you
other
singled the 7.
horses?
Yeah, you got.
No, I singled the 9 in the last leg.
Then you
But
should. So
I should do
roll
some
through
doubles.
the pays. So the horse is into the 9 in the next leg. Who do you like in this leg? Into the.
Well, I got 179 here. So I want to use 179 to something.
I'm going to refresh because those payouts looked at insane, and I'm going to go back. I was using the other ADW, so
Since we both have the 7, can you start with the 7?
7 into
The 2?
9 is 78. 7 into 2 is 554.
554. The 3?
138.
Okay, what did you say the 9 was? I'm sorry.
9 was $78.
78. The 8?
869. 7 to the 8, 869.
And 7 to the 10.
230.
All right. I know what I'm going to do. You guys work the rest of the stuff out. 5, 10.
You know what? The broodmare one first time asking has no siblings on the 2. You guys mentioned Jaramillo on Carla Gaines. And the work tab, looks good.
I think you guys should look at the payouts to the 9 and the next because that is both of your single.
Yeah.
And make sure you have coverage because
I
if
was
you
going
hit
to
the
say
3, it might not pay a lot. You know what I mean?
on this double, the lowest pay, if you went all in this leg, the lowest pay you're getting in the next leg is the 9 at 168. All to the 9 is 168.
No, 7 is
Oh, wait,
78
sorry.
bucks, you told me.
No, I'm looking at it the wrong way. I was looking at the 9 in this one. 96,
Oh, okay.
$52. So how many horses? 9.
But
Yeah,
you would also have the pick 3.
Yes.
But I think you probably want to play that one a couple of times more.
Yeah, I mean,
if you really like the 7 here, but then you could cover other horses for $5 like I'm going to do.
like I thought, yeah, the pays are again very juicy into the next leg. Like I don't even need to press. I'm doing $10 doubles. I've got 7 with 1, 2, 9, 10, and then I've got 3, 9, 8 with the 9. I've got enough coverage where I don't think I need to do anything, and I'm doing the $5 stuff. But the pays are
Who are all the
very
horses
attractive.
you're using in this first leg?
in
I
this
want to make
first
sure I
leg.
have. I want to make sure I have all. In this leg. Oh no, I'm sorry. In the last leg.
In the last leg, I'm using 1. I'm using 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 9,
Oh, Jesus.
and different combinations.
Can you tell me what 7-1 is?
7 with 1 is 734.
And 7 with 4
469.
and 10. I'm sorry, not 10. 5. The 2 Baffords that you have.
117.
Wow.
All right, let me make sure I've got all my different combinations in.
I know. Now I'm all screwed up. Because you had 3 horses that I don't have. You have 1, 4, 5. I don't have any of them.
Well, I did backup tickets, trying to cover like the other horses.
No, I understand, but if my 7 wins, I need to cash a ticket. Is my point.
I might be worthwhile just doing all, 7 to all.
Yeah, just to get it in. But I think I got it, and I might do that also. Actually, double. All right.
That's if I didn't show it earlier, that was what I was doing. I've got 7 to.
Where are they? Do I have some time still?
0 minutes, and they're loading in the gate, Frank.
Oh shoot! 7 to the 3, 10. Oh my god! I got to get my last one in. I got to get my $20 double in. Close.
I use numbers. I use my numbers to the 2.
It's $45. So I did it, Frank. If yours doesn't go in, I'll cut you in on it.
10, 9, 8. I think I got all mine in. Sorry, guys, we can't post this. This is what happens when you do 2 tracks and there's no dead race.
Yeah.
I think I'm in. I'm gonna see if I can get that all in real quick.
We're at the gate, so I'm going to pull us all out.
Oh. They're off. Good luck, everybody.
Ooh, I love
Boom,
you guys.
Boom,
I
shakalaka.
love you guys. I love you guys. You guys convinced me to throw the 7 in. I had the 1-9. I'm like, you guys love that 7. Thank you.
That was all Jaramillo. I think any other job, we get pipped. I thought we would get run down. I don't know.
I thought
carried that horse home. Unbelievable,
Yeah.
Jaramillo.
I
God, that
thought
was
the exact same thing. You don't realize on that course, that horse usually would have caught. Jaramillo did that perfect. If he'd not done that little kick when he crossed over the dirt, Frank, that little separation was the key to, and that's how you win on the hill.
Wow.
What Jaramillo did with that little kick, like some jockeys will hold it for late and then they lose all the momentum. That was the difference in that. That was a fantastic ride.
You're absolutely right. Down the hill, that's where you make the winning move if you're on a speed horse.
Yep.
I heard an interview with Migliori like 15 years ago, and he said the best move he ever did as a jockey when he was on a speed horse, and right when they're leaving the backstretch and entering the far turn, you rip it open. Yep. Because everyone's comfortable, right? Everyone's in there. They're all happy with their positions.
And
then all of a sudden you ask the horse and you scoop by 5 lengths, and now you got a 5-length lead, and now they're gonna come chase you. He called it rip it open. I was like, oh my god!
Dirt crossing, when he angled him too on the dirt crossing, and then he got across, and then Jaramillo absolutely won that race. Yoga would have won that race if it wasn't for the jockey. Absolutely. 100%.
You know how many times I've gotten pipped at the post this meet like that? Any other jock, I get pipped at the post.
Correct.
Really?
You guys, that was the thing that was cool about this. I'm looking at this horse, and it's hard to endorse it past 5 furlongs. It's 0 for 2 here at Santa Anita on the turf. That's a big win, 9-2. I think we're going to get some decent pays.
Well,
I
here's
mean-
the other thing, Steve. That is a circuit play. Blacker
Yes.
has been spotting his horses incredibly well, and even when he loses, they are all firing. And this horse had a horrible trip last time,
And then closed
Back-
well. Though.
but
I mean, that horrible
Yeah.
trip, like you said last time,
Yeah.
but had that hill profile, like closing the extra distance, and the jockey made the difference.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Because one of the things I look at, Steve-O, I use optics, I use Racing-O, I use Formulator, and my favorite thing about Formulator is that you can do the incremental splits of that horse. So you don't often see this in a 6-furlong turf race. His second to last quarter was 11.99. His final quarter was 11.74, even with after the trouble. That's the closing kick that Kieran is talking about. Usually you'll
Yeah.
see like 11.99 and 12.70. For some
Mhm.
reason, they don't come home as fast, maybe where the beams are or whatever. So I know what's good or bad on turf based on those incremental splits. And the final quarter is gold, especially in route racing.
To have issues and go 11.74
And you
last
don't
time,
see
that was key. Yeah.
So let me
Wow.
see.
I did a double, a $5 double with I included that one with the 2. So I do have the Carla Gaines $5 double. We'll pay whatever that is.
And also, Kieran, we talked about Yoga Master, the Leonard Powell. That closing kick last time was pretty good too. 11.76,
Yeah.
11.68.
Yeah.
And
But I
we
mean-
all like that horse, but
But we just
I
can't.
wanted to take a stand so bad because my singles have been getting
Yeah.
second all meet. Good job,
And-
guys. You get handicapping and gambling.
And
That
that
was
trainer
great.
too is, he's second start, like next out. He's only 5%. Like his stats, Powell. This is not his move. Like, watch next out probably on that horse, and they probably will. I think they'll run that horse back at down the hill, maybe.
That
Any
horse would be
other?
good down the hill.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
and that
they'll run.
any other jock on Marion
Who would have won?
Yoga Master wins. He made
Yeah,
the
that
winning
was
move
awesome.
over the crossover, and he carried that horse home. I mean,
All right, we got
I would
our
have-
wheel pace. You would let's see where the
Oh,
sneaky.
let's go.
Yeah,
I got
so
yeah.
I'm not alive.
9 is the favorite at 97.50
Okay.
Okay.
on the double. Second choice is the 5 at 154 McGregor.
These are
choice,
doubles.
Third choice is the 3. This is $5 doubles at 180, and then
Yeah,
it starts
my-
getting up there into big money.
What's the
land.
2? I don't have a double to the 9 because I have it on my
$826.
$826. Okay.
Now? I'm actually alive on that. I did 7 with all, so I'm alive. And that $45 bet, I'm kind of shocked at the pays. The lowest pay I'm looking at is 197. That's not too shabby for having.
Not bad. Yeah.
And then the pick 3. What are you guys alive to anyway? So we can go through.
All right. My pick 3. I have both pick 3s alive to the 9 on both of them.
So on the regular pick 3, 239 for the
Okay.
and let me go and see if I can get us the all turf one because I would think that's going to pay some. Hang on, let me see if it's up there. All right, what are you alive to, Frank?
I'm going to take a screenshot of my express bets because I don't remember. But I just got a phone call from my buddy Joe Marcello because of this show, and I'm going to have him come on to say he bet 1,000 to win on Marion Cross. He's the happiest man on earth.
Oh, nice
I'm gonna
job.
put him in to
Damn.
say hi because this is what we do. We handicap and gamble. Every show should be handicapping and
And
That's
gambling.
what
awesome.
sucks, Frank, if we weren't scrambling between Oaklawn and we said it before, we were going to start doing win bets on the horses. We both should have had even $10 on that horse. We kind of, yet again, we messed up.
$10 is no bucks. Come on.
But still, you know what I mean? We should have had
Yeah, I
something.
know what
on
you
it
mean.
just
Hey, Kieran,
Yeah,
what do we
no.
always say? Even when you win, you lose.
yeah, I mean,
That's the horse player's lament.
yeah.
Wow, that's nice. A dime. I like it.
What
Yeah, I want
people
to come
say
on.
is like,
I want him to come on and do a plug for us.
yeah,
I got to
you
send
know
him
you're
the link.
you know you're a horse gambler when all you talk about are your bad beats and you can't even remember what you won.
So how do we get the all turf 3?
I'm doing that right now. It's not gone up yet. So you got to go to the betting, your ADW, and then you go to that special bet, and then you look there.
All right. And I'm going to go back and look at my pick 3.
But some of them just don't have it up, which is annoying. And some days they do. And today is one of those days where they do not have it listed, which is annoying. They don't even have the pool totals in. Maybe you can go to that other ADW, Frank, and see if it shows.
The other one.
The other one. Yeah. There's another one?
The one that we have the QR code for? Oh, wait.
Yeah, I gave up looking for that QR code.
Oh, I use that QR code. I got $40.
You
I
use
think
the
that's the
racing
one you're
club?
talking about.
The one that's
Oh, I thought. Oh no. Okay, I thought you were talking about Twin Spires.
It's an
Twin
inside.
Spires.
Inside. Don't say that name on.
We
Oh my
don't
God.
say that name on this show.
Okay.
We're gonna get blackballed. Don't say that name.
Well, I was just gonna say at the NHC, I got a card or whatever. It was free money. I had to use it.
We look. The more opportunities for horse players, the better. That's all we care about. But we want our messaging to get across. Steve-O, how great are these wagers? Like, are you sold? Yeah, I mean, you
I'm
spent
sold.
3
This
hours
is
with us.
fun. This is
Well,
good stuff, man.
We were talking about you on the other show, and you know, when we were at the NHC, I was kind of bending Goodman's ear, you know, from Keeneland, and he was like, "There's 700 people in this room. I could walk around, and half of them won't even know what a low takeout bet is or where it is." And I was like, "Okay." And then you came on the show, and even you're like a legit top 50 contest and gambler guy. And even you, like when we were telling you about us betting handicap in the bets, you know, you were like, "Oh, that's an interesting angle." Like there's still there's a way to approach these bets to milk the money out.
I'm glad they say 15%.
Can I interrupt for 1 second? Loyal fan unloaded on our single and best bet of the day. Best bet of the meet for me. We were too stupid to bet it, you know, didn't win. Joe Marcello, good friend of mine. Joe, boys.
Frank, always a pleasure. You know, like I told you when I just called you, we were just thinking about you. We had to, you know, see who your A's were today. And yeah, let loose. 1,000 to win. So, I mean, I'm over here
That's
going
awesome.
nuts. So,
Drinks on him with Delmar.
As always, dude, I was looking at flights the other day. I want to come for opening day, but I don't know. It's up in the air.
Come, you can crash on our couch if you need to. But here, real funny, real quick. Here, do I have like 3 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah.
I met Joe Marcello pre-COVID. I forget what year it was. He found me in the paddock, and he came up and said, "Hey, you're Frank Scatoni, whatever." We started talking. He's like, "Yeah." We bonded right away because I'm an East Coast guy, and he reminded me so much of my good friend Travis. So we clicked immediately. I go, when are you leaving? He's like, "Oh, he's like, I flew out today, and I'm like leaving tomorrow." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I'm here to see Joe Don Looney." Do you remember that? It was like a hard knocking claimer. Like,
wow. I actually do remember that horse.
It was an honest horse. So I'm like, why Joe Don Looney? And he had some story about betting with his friends or his family or your uncle, and like you like love that horse or something.
We were in the backyard at my mom's house, and yeah, we were just firing Delmar, and my mom's boyfriend looks at the TV and says, "Joe Don Looney." We're all like,
"You're on move right there."
Dude, we're wasted. I mean, we're drinking. It's Delmar. You already know. It's late into the night, and it's like we're betting Joe Don Looney, and he won. And that was
so like, he paid for your flight.
Well, this was before. This was like the first time when we found out about him. So like when I flew out, it was like probably a couple years later after, you know, that summer. It was either a year or two after. It wasn't the same year though. It was different, but. Just a crazy story.
But most people are like, "Oh, I came out for Flightline. Oh, I came out for journalism.
I came out for
Joe
Flightline
Marcello
too.
comes out for Joe Don Looney."
Dude, Flightline was the craziest thing I've seen with my own eyes in a horse race ever.
Well, Joe, now that we have you, we're gonna put you to work.
Can we talk about White Abarrio? Right? Let's talk about White Abarrio.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Single.
dude, why are they going to the lead with that horse? I mean, was he that cranked?
I
That's
think
like
that was a
you're going to
workout.
the
I really
front.
believe that was a workout for sovereignty. I don't think he was in it to
You're
win
kind
it.
of right, because if you watch him, he's kind
Put a
of
little
right.
speed in him.
Yeah.
You know,
I got
I
the
saw-
all turf pays outs if anyone's interested.
Yes, the
I don't.
9.
I'm not alive to that.
9 is paying 250.
All right, better than nothing.
I'm alive to the 2 that's paying 1406. I'm alive to the 10 that's paying 656, and the 1 paying 1796.
That's good.
So interesting pays. I'm trying to figure out why I did some of the bets I did, but that's called degenerate
Because
gambling.
you're drinking and firing away. That's what we do. Joe, did you play any multis or just the win bet?
Dude, I was getting killed, bro. I played the Keeneland pick 5. You know, it paid like $342. You know, I lost a little bit of money on that because you know how I play my pick 5s. I play them fat because I'm
Right.
trying to catch
Yeah.
bombs and nothing there. You know, lose money on that, and then I put something quick together for Santa Anita because I didn't really look at it ahead of time. I don't know. I really like when I looked at the card earlier. I was like, this could pay, but I was like, I don't know. And then in the stakes, I think Almendaris, like, yeah, he had the 58 bullet coming in, so obviously the horse was ready to roll. And
It was bet, really bet.
I mean, you look at the last race; they went so fast that Tyler had him so far out of it, and he came like a train, just like he did today. Obviously, he just like Gosford was like one pace, and the whole race was just kind of like the 7 ran second by a
weird
nose. It's like, yeah, I mean, so now, yeah, I was that was massive for me today, bro.
I will
That's a
say,
nice bet,
Frank,
though. I like it.
yesterday you asked me, Frank, if I'd done the win parlays for Santa Anita. I did them this morning. The pick 3 paid 70% more. The double paid 50% more yesterday at Santa Anita.
Yesterday? Yeah, we didn't do a
but
show yesterday, but
we did not do a show. And if we'd actually done a show, Frank, they would not have been down 20K on their late double, especially with that long shot.
I can't believe their double was down. That's incredible.
Because we didn't do a show. Because we would have, I had that pick, with the scratch. We would have absolutely hammered that double, and it paid nice. It was like 127. We would have had it a couple of times, but and the DTL crew's not around, guys. We're a gambling show, not a handicapping show. So,
Joe, do you play the low takeout high minimum wagers? Because you have to if you don't. You have to play the $3 late pick 3 and the $5 late double.
Only like my handle is California pick 4. I was all about the pick 4 and the early pick 5. I've totally stopped betting those bets, and my handle's up probably 10 times. All I bet are these all turf, late pick 3, late double. And
I know you love the pick 5, so still play that.
Yes.
But then come back and play the late pick 3 and the. I'm telling you, dude.
So I totally agree. My buddy's all over, both of those bets because of exactly, the benefits that the bettors finally getting, the low takeout and all that stuff. I agree. It's they're paying great. There's no denying it.
Your friend has to like and subscribe to our show. You know that, right?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you though, the best bet. I don't care what anybody says. The coast to coast dollar pick 5 is the best bet.
We've done
it. They did do it. Yeah.
Dude, it is the bet that I have literally become obsessed with hitting, and I hit it on Easter Sunday. I hit it. And I'm so glad I'm on the show right now because I've been wanting to talk about this with somebody because I've been ranting about it with my clients, and they're like, have no idea what I'm talking about. They're like,
blah, blah, blah,
you know what I mean?
blah,
So I'm like, okay,
Dude,
the day when Cornucopian won. You guys remember what it paid that day?
No, we don't play it, but one of our DTL crew members loves that bet.
Dude, it paid $4,700. And I'm gonna tell you right now the odds of the horses that won in that sequence. Okay, it was 12-1, it was 9-2, it was 18-1, and it was there was another price like 6-1, and then Cornucopian 2-5. and it
Single,
paid
yeah.
4,700 for $1, and I used Subsanador off the layoff, which is really kind of stupid because he was never going to win that race. It was a pool scoop.
We only talk
to
about
sub-
wins on this show, Joe. We don't talk about these. But how about this, Kieran and Steve-O? Maybe next week or a couple weeks we do a coast to coast and we have Joe on.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Try to
I
hit
would love it.
because I know
Yeah.
it's Gulfstream, so I know you're good at Gulfstream and of course
And this is a good time because they put the toughest races, these claiming rat races where it's like you can't even, handicap onto PETA. So that's why I
Terry
like
says you
it.
need a haircut, dude. You
Dude,
don't
my
cut your
hair's
own hair?
wilding out, bro. I got nothing in it. I just let it flow.
Joe's also a
I'm
hairstylist.
a
So we went
barber,
to Florida
yeah.
for the Pegasus 3 years ago. He cut my hair, but he had to watch YouTube videos to cut Terry's hair because Kieran, Terry's hair, right?
Well, listen,
No
I'm
comment. Nice
I don't
try
spend-
trying to trap me.
All right, Joe, we got to get back to work and maybe I have to.
Nice job, Joe.
We really
Nice job.
appreciate you coming on, dude. We'll have
Appreciate you guys.
Coast.
Let me know about the coast to coast.
I'm so glad you pet 1,000 and hit it, dude. Congratulations.
Frank, thank you as always. You fixed the goods.
DTL Crew, that's what we do. All right, man. Take care.
See you guys.
That's good
All
stuff.
right, that's awesome. Like real stories from in the trenches.
And not shy at the window. I like that.
Oh no,
not
he's
too-
a heavy better.
Yeah.
He is a real heavy better. He
Yeah,
put some
nice
five
bet.
tickets together that are $500-600
Yeah,
bucks.
my pick 3 and my all turf, the 5 is my danger horse. That's the favorite. It's only on my backup tickets that would totally crush the buzz.
We need Larry the Hedgehog here to try and figure something out for you. I'm covered to everyone except the 7. I just bet $20 or $10 on the 7 as a little bit of a hedge because I think my payouts are pretty darn good. Did
Yeah,
you
I've
do
got
the
a
payout, Kieran? I was talking to Joe.
well, I've got an all from the 7. I've got all in this race. So my lowest on the double for $5 is 197. But on the
Let's do the pick 3 because I think we're all alive, right?
the pick
Yeah.
3, what are you alive to?
3, 8, 9, 10.
358,
Nice.
2000.
8's 2K.
Oh no, 8 is 2000.
Wow.
Conquer We Must is the Simon Callahan horse.
Yeah.
2000, and the 9 is 239, and the 10 is 620.
That's fantastic because I also have doubles. What are you guys alive to?
On the pick, why don't you go, Steve? What are you alive
Yeah,
on?
I'm going
Well,
to
I
take
just-
that down.
Oh, you're just alive to the 9, right? On the all turf.
I have the 9 for 250 and for 239 in both pick 3s.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I have that $5 double to the 2 for 826. So that's all
So
I have. 2 and
you
the
need
9.
the 2 or the 9, right?
Right. Mhm.
Okay, Kieran.
On my all turf, I'm alive to 9, 2, 10, 1. And that is
And the pick
paying,
3.
and on the pick 3, I'm alive to who won the first leg? I can't even remember now. 5,
That was
right?
the 2-1 shot.
Oh, 5
Oh no, Ryan Hansen was the dirt race.
on the pick 3.
I
The
got
9
race
won the
8.
dirt race.
I lost the first leg. Let me look.
The 9 won the dirt race. The 5 won the turf race.
Yeah.
So I'm
that-
alive. That was my single with the 5 spread in the next, and then I'm alive on the pick 3 just to the 9 is my only pick 3 one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can I put my
On the
here's
double-
my double.
On the double, I've got every horse. So
Right, you did that all. So can you just so I have a $5 double to the 3, 8, 9, 10. What are those?
the 3 is paying 180.
Okay.
5.
8,
Oh, 8 is paying 916.
9,
97.
10.
358.
Okay. Then I might have to come back with some money on the 9. Then I have $10 doubles to the 3 and the 10. Oh, I have the
180.
3. Actually, I have the 3 for $50 actually. All right.
Oh, wow.
3. Yeah, what's the 3? Sorry, what's the double pay? We'll pay on the 3.
180.
And then 10.
358.
What the hell did I do? I did the same bet twice. Anyway,
Well, that's what happens when we're scrambling. Like
Yeah.
I've got a $10 double, and I'm alive to the 9 twice. I'm alive to the 2 twice. I'm alive to the 10 twice. I'm alive to the 1 twice. So
my $20 double to the 3 and the 9. I don't think I got it in time. No, I got the 3 covered, and I have the 9, but only for $5. I meant to do that for 20. I didn't get it in. That's all right.
Yeah.
I got the pick 3 as well.
Yeah.
Shoot. And Kieran, you said the 9 is a danger for you just because it's not paying great.
The 9 is a danger because it's not paying great, but it's paying. I'll get 250, 239, and 200. So I'm okay with the 9. I'm just like,
I thought you said the 9 was like not good, but it's pretty
it's
good.
not. I mean, some of the other ones are better, with just the crazy prices. But yeah, I'll take it.
We all have the 2, right? Well, then we wouldn't hit the pick 3. I want us to hit both.
Yeah.
So the 2 or the 9 for Steve-O.
Yeah.
Well, you know
I wonder if I should do anything like an in-race wager.
The Baffert horse, interesting. The JJ one, a lot of money to win versus the place and show. There's more money coming in place and show on the Phil horse, but I'm not shocked because we kind of talked about it earlier how unlucky Phil has been at this meet, but maybe this is when things turn and he starts dominating. I mean, this is right now the next 2 months where he preps his horses for Del Mar. They're going to start heating up now.
Yeah. How about this, guys? Double carryover if the 1, 2, 7, 8, or 10 win.
Wow. Double carryover? Oh, that'll be a big – tomorrow's going to be big pool numbers, Frank, if that happens.
Wow.
I mentioned that on Chappie and Gino's show because I thought it was really tough races. And we saw, didn't a bomb win the first leg?
No.
Right? The Hector
Oh, the pick 6, yes. That was a 1, 2, 3. The second leg, a bomb won at 20-1.
Yeah, 19-1. Lovely Medaglia, yep.
And I mean, the chalk was nowhere. Like the chalk, the second and third, first and second choices were third and fourth. Nothing. And then that 7 probably screwed up. I mean, we kind of saw, I guess we should not be surprised, Frank. All the crazy betting we saw today, that long shot really knocked a lot of the rebate guys out of the game.
Right. And then he's scrambling because the wacky.
Yeah, and they were spreading big money with the rebate to kind of get some. Yeah, they got hammered on that pick 6.
Listen to this. I don't know. You may have done this while I was talking to Joe, but did you do the pick 4? The 5 is the favorite in the pick 4 over the 9. The 5 is paying 139, and the 4 is paying 174, and then the 3 is very close at 193.
On the pick 5, also the same thing. The 5
That's
is
the Baffert horse.
Yeah, McGregor. Yeesh. That would totally
favored in those wagers. That's crazy. That's got to be computer because they play the pick 4 and pick 5.
I hope they're wrong because that would be very sad.
Well, but you have a double, right? I mean,
yeah, but
something.
It's not. That would be like the lowest possible payout possible would be that horse.
I don't know. I mean, what do you have? Does Bristnet or whatever you use have any pedigree comments or anything like that? Or any stats?
When I went through it, I was kind of a little shocked that he put the horses in there. Damn, no turf winners, 2 starters. I mean, the horse is quality up and down. Oh no, I'm looking at the other one. That's the other one, the 850K Kelsey. But this one,
McKinsey and Street Sense, there's no turf there at all.
And the horse cost 950K. I mean, I just didn't see why they were doing this, other than we've kind of seen Baffert pivot a lot more to turf. His numbers still suck, but
we'll take charge. Yeah. No turf. I'm not a big Tomlinson number guy, but one of the worst Tomlinson numbers in the field. Like I would be actually very shocked if this horse won. I wouldn't if the 4 won. I like that horse way better. But Kieran, you're right. JJ gets the pick, right?
He picks.
I mean, he's always on.
He knows. He's the. I mean, not that Giroux is a toss away and he gets a lot of winners, but JJ is always that's his go-to guy. And for people who don't realize, Baffert is very loyal. If you're loyal to him and you go on every horse he wants, he is very loyal to you. And this is his guy right now.
That's right. If you choose Baffert over D'Amato, he'll put you on everything.
Wow.
All right. We're still wandering around. I'm going to go get some ice so I can celebrate, hopefully.
Huh? Which one?
Well, I got no ice in my glass, so I got to go get
Like,
ice.
yeah, before you go, how about this compliment from John Alwell? Santa Anita should pay you to do a show every day. You're 100% right, but you know what? We got some really big things coming down the pipe. So we will keep you posted, and we're in this together, guys, because there is no show without you and your support. And you're not watching. You are active participants.
We move the needle.
You guys stick with us, and you gamble with us. We track the handle numbers every day after each show, and we could tell the money that the DTL crew.
All right, they're loading, Frank.
All right, good luck. Let's get it home.
Let's do it.
Steve-O, you realize you have to come back on the next show because you're a good luck charm. And everybody hit everything today.
Yeah, we hit it all.
Singles, White Abarrio, Marion Cross, and this horse. I mean, ice cold. Good job, guys.
Yeah, the horse got bet from the morning line, but, you know, it had recency. A lot of the field didn't, and that was a big factor for me, including the bad trips. Broke relatively well today and sat behind. What was the one doing there? Holy cow. It ran a good race.
In spite of my long shot.
I mean,
how about my 8? My 8.
The 8 too, yeah.
Oh, man, my 8 would have been good for me. 2,000.
I wish I would have played the trifecta in the Super, but yeah, the one was really keen. Tried to drill through there, put a peg through a round hole there, and the 9.
Look for that horse next time.
Oh, 100%. And I threw it in because Baltus is really good. Debut turf, and as you say,
on the show, your Peppermint Bash the other day, it's like 10 to 1.
And long shot guy Tiago was on that horse as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't discount when these kind of guys hook up. I will say, Frank, watching all the turf races today, I mean, I kind of handicapped tomorrow's card, but I'm going to go back again and look. I like how, maybe it's just Phil's horses are closing very nicely. I don't know. We got to look and see if the rails are staying the same tomorrow. But
No,
that is
they'll be out tomorrow for sure. 10 or 20.
okay.
They do 30 on Friday. They do 0 on Saturdays, and then it's either 10 or 20. They'll be. But Kieran, I think Phil's horses were firing last meet, but they were coming up short. Right?
Unlucky.
You got Almendaris, and this. Both of them were bet though. They were heavily bet.
Yes. Yep.
And they showed a strong late kick. So that is something to pay attention. Steve-O, we say the best time to get on a trend is before it's a trend. So from now on going forward, if you see a D'Amato horse who's getting bet,
be early.
We right away we notice. And remember Kieran, Andy Mathis, we tossed him after like 3 races and he was so cold. So I was telling Steve-O that he has to come back for the next show because you can't win and not come back. Like that's bad. That's bad gambling mojo. He's got to stay on until he loses.
And I have a 50-1 horse I like tomorrow that I liked yesterday. That's just so you know.
Oh yeah. How about this? When Kieran and Mark Gelding are playing their fun little games, we could do a show, Steve-O. Friday.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey,
guess where I'm gonna be tomorrow? Beautiful Hawthorne Race Course.
I saw. Are they open today?
Opening day tomorrow. We shipped a couple of Oaklawn horses that couldn't hack it up there. They're 7 of 5 and like 3-1 favorites.
Hey, you got your room where they can win, right? So
they're like
are they going to have horses? They're going to have field sizes and everything?
Tomorrow's opening day. There's 7. It's a 7 race card. We got a horse in the first race, but a 4-horse field premium that ran at Oaklawn. He should be tough. It's a 5-panel race, and then we have two.
So we should take all the money we won today and bet to win on your horse tomorrow.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I'm going down there to say cheese and get the win photo.
See,
I don't know what they're going to go
getting Hawthorne information, ladies and gentlemen. Do they have any low takeout wagers?
You know what? They usually do. Jim Miller was always bragging about it. I think the late pick 5, I guess they're going to start it in race 2.
Okay, that's a little
because there's only 7. There's only 7 races.
Okay,
but
I
don't know. They're having a lot of problems.
Tell them about these bets because the Santa Anita handle is off the chain.
Yep.
And actually, Kieran, Oaklawn did really well today too. Coincidence that we did a show? Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe. I was actually.
You guys figured it out.
I was doing the win parlay, Frank, and my numbers came out that 231. It paid 239. Considering you had a second choice and this,
which bet?
That pick 3.
Okay,
so it paid more.
Yeah, well, they were all over that D'Amato. That went off at 9-5, but it still paid more because of the 15%. Kieran, what time is your procedure?
During the show.
Well, you could do it from the phone until they give you the drugs.
Let you have phones, but
you're going to be in prep. They're going to put a nice warm blanket on you, and you're going to be there in the waiting area before you get wheeled in for like 35 minutes.
Well,
come on, how long does that thing take?
Who knows?
You got to come on at least give your picks.
Yeah.
Before they give you the drugs.
I'll put my picks on. I'll put them on in the morning.
Well, we'll think about it. And Saturday too, we got to figure something out.
So Frank,
yeah, Steve-O, you're a good luck charm, man. You gotta come back.
It was fun. I always have fun coming on here.
I did the $5 win parlay, Frank, for the double.
Yeah.
Should have paid $78. It paid $97.50, 30% more. Well, 25, 30%. So here it makes a difference. We've shown
a lot of that is because we hammered the 7 in the first leg.
Yeah. And I mean, at Keeneland where they have the $1, you were losing money on some of those bets just because it wasn't the higher and it lets them cover. The key with the low takeout is not just doing a low takeout. The key is a low takeout with a high minimum. That's where the separator is.
$3, $5.
$3 and $5 is what the separator is on that bet.
Yep. And I will say, like, both the pick 3s that I hit, I would not have hit the one with the dirt race, but on our guy Charlie.
Yeah.
Is that his name? So I want to give him a shout out. And I was all about the 1 and 9 in the second leg of the all turf, and you guys convinced me that I had the 7. So I hit both those tickets, and I would not have hit them if I did not come on the show.
Mike Whalen. I played the 7 because Frank planted his flag, and then you guys agreed with me. So here's the thing. Once again, I messed up. I mean, I did pretty good today. I wrote down I wanted to do a $20 double with the 7 to the 9 because I knew that was paying the least, and I didn't do it. So I was supposed to have the double 4 times.
You got sidetracked.
Well, I don't know what happened actually, because that's something that happens to Kieran. That doesn't happen to me. I'm like
happens to me all the time.
I'm not complaining. We did pretty good. Kieran, you want to know the pool sizes or anything like that?
I was actually doing the win parlay at Oaklawn, and I can't believe that's kind of shocking to me. It paid
it had to be good with the favorites out.
It paid $977, but the win parlay says it should have paid $2,000. So it paid 50% less. I'm trying to figure out why my math or AI went.
Let me do it. So, Steve-O, what we're doing is we're trying to see if you just did a $3 win parlay for all 3 races and just carried your money over, would it pay more or less than the actual $3 pick 3? All right, Kieran, let me try it.
Let's go back and look.
All right. I mean, it's like every AI service. You know, the money all these companies are spending hundreds of billions of dollars in jacking up our electric costs so we can do these stupid searches on AI. But once they get us all hooked on it, it's going to be like Netflix, where Netflix was like $2 and now it's like $40 a month. So the same thing with these AI things. It takes you like $50 to get one correct thing done.
All right. What do we have in leg 1 there?
In leg 1 at Oaklawn, we had $17.
Let me just look. That was which horse was that?
My pivot.
That was the 12 that we talked about. Yeah. All right. 17.
Yep.
Okay.
920.
That was Abarrio, right?
Yep.
And
1020.
I can't even remember who was that. I know I hit it, but
Carrie's Kiss.
Oh yeah, I only had it one time. So what was it? 1020.
Correct.
So I like to just test my math skills. So 17, half of 17 is what we'll call it $9. So 17 plus 9, Kieran?
26.
26 times 9.
Like 240, 50 or something like that.
All right, half that, like let's call it 125 times 10.
1,200 and something or other.
Half that, 600. The win parlay should pay around 600. What did you come up with?
I came up with 2176, is why I thought it was weird.
No way.
Yeah.
I just did my quick math. It should be around 650 or so.
That's why I was saying it did not sound right. That's why.
598. I said 600 exactly.
Okay, and it paid 977. Paid
977.
Yeah, so it paid 70-80% more.
And we would have hit that if we had more time to analyze that.
Yeah, we hit
that
the
12
double.
Should have been at all of our tickets.
Yeah,
we love the 1. We singled the 1. The 6 was the speed, the Burl McBride horse. It was an ad. That was really easy.
Well, I was alive out of the first leg, but I went tight on that very last leg, so that's why I didn't. But
it was so logical. You can almost get $1,000 on your $3. And that's why, Kieran, we get so frustrated when there's some people out there who say, I don't like the $3 minimum because I can't afford it. Yes, you can. Stop betting exactly trifectas and rolling pick 3s and invest all your money in the low takeout wagers.
Just paid it once. It paid $977. I paid a lot of money.
It's huge.
I mean,
so we have a theory. We've only done Keeneland a couple of times, and they only have the $3 late pick 3, and it's not nearly as good as Oaklawn and Santa Anita Park. We think for this bet to work and pay more than the parlay, you have to have the late pick 5 as well for $5, because that limits what the computers can do with their bankroll. It's a lot harder to cover $5 combinations than $1 combinations. All right, you want to do the double, Kieran?
Yep.
Hold on.
Which double? Oaklawn or Santa Anita?
No, let's say on Oaklawn, but hold on. Terry said we got a really good comment here. How about this? Hit it 6 times to pick 3. 1 time all turf, 5 times daily double. Cody,
There you go.
if you're handicapping, you're not betting. We do both on the show.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Cody. We're so happy for you. All right, Karen, let's go back to that. Give me a second here. All right, can I get a $5 win parlay
920
with horses? That paid $9.20
with 1020.
All right, Frank's rudimentary math. What's half of $9.20? Let's call it $4.50, right?
Okay.
So 9 and 9 is 18 plus $4.50. We'll just call it 24. You want to call it?
Okay.
24 times 10.
240.
Half that, 120, right?
Okay.
What did you come up with?
I didn't bother doing it because I
All
can
right.
see the
So I'm going to say around 120, 130. 117.
It paid 170. It paid
More.
50% more. 40% more.
I mean,
Like if you're sitting here complaining about some of these clowns on Twitter, I've actually stopped engaging
we
them
stopped.
because I think they're just planted.
They're never going
negativity.
to get it. They're never going to get it. Even
They
when
don't
they
want
get
to
it, they're
get
not going to be happy, Kieran.
I don't
You
think
know
they
it.
want to get it. I think they're one of. I think all those accounts doing all that chatter. Social media is all about the negative stuff, and if you look at the amount of followers they have, it's because people follow negativity and they want to talk crap about everything.
Steve-O, we've been putting this messaging out since Summer Del Mar, so like 8-9 months, and we've gone way beyond to try and help horse players. And now, if you don't get it or you don't want to get it, that's on you. We're happy with our DTL crew. Look at Charlie. If people are not watching, they must not like money. It's true. You want to do Santa? And Steve-O, if you have to jump off, you can jump off anytime. We don't want to keep you. But we do this recap because we want to, prove our point.
So thanks for coming on, Steve. Well, I mean, when we do Oaklawn, Oaklawn, unlike Keeneland, they got high minimum hedge bets. If you're out of the pick 3, you can come back and figure it out with the double. Can't do that at Keeneland. Oaklawn, if they actually had someone who could market this stuff or listen to people, they could really blow their pools up. But it doesn't seem like they want it.
Let me tell you what their pool sizes were. They were really good. I don't know what they were last. You want to try and find last year's Oaklawn Park Handicap?
Yep. Was it the same date?
Probably around the same date. I know Steve-O would know it that more than I would. This is probably the best they've ever had.
All right.
So you find the date?
I do. Well, I just looked at last year. They had 12 races. Oaklawn Handicap was on the same time last weekend or last year. So,
okay.
Wow, 2 years in a row. Same 1.2 last year as well. And this thing's not a grade 1. That's crazy.
Okay.
All right. What are your numbers, Frank?
All right. So, Steve-O, this is a little different because they didn't have these low takeout bets, but we still like to see how the handle is growing or not. So the double, Kieran, 298, 926.
158 last year, almost 100%.
Destroyed it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just taking a screenshot real quick. Okay. So double did better than the pick 3, 245, 258.
Pick 3 last year, 166, up 50%, Frank. That's our degenerate DTL crew.
No, exactly. And Steve-O's giving out singles. He's giving out inside information about jock agents. I mean, come on. Let's look at the pick 4, pick 5, because we've noticed at Santa Anita, those pools have been down while our pools have been up. Very curious to see. I'm going to guess they did better just because everyone was betting that, that race. So pick 4, Kieran, 392, 161.
295. Up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I expected it to be up. But again, the double is 298. Pick 4 should have been 800,000. Pick 5 should have been over $1 million.
Pick 5 was 499,450.
404. Small growth.
That's So percentage wise, we crushed them, right?
Yep, 50 and 9. Yeah, like this is where you want to be. And let's see the Santa Anita live yet.
Yeah, I'll go to Santa. You could find the equivalent date for them. And then I'll get. You want to do the parlays first, or you want to do the pools?
Well, let's do the
Let's
pools.
do
I
the
already got
pools. We're doing the pools. We'll do the pools. Okay, race 10. Come on. I mean, I think they're good. They might. I don't know. They might not be as good as last year. We'll have to see. So the equivalent Sunday, Kieran, would be
It's Saturday, Frank.
right Saturday. Well, yeah. Terry was saying, "Are we doing Sunday service tomorrow?" And yes, we are. So I had Sunday
Yes.
on my mind. So April 19th, Kieran, 2025.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Oh, okay. You ready? And
Yeah.
remember, there was a pick 6 carryover, so a lot of money did go to the pick 6 pool, which was over 200,000. All right, $5 double, 207, 100.
202. 500. Up.
No, 5,000. No, 207 and 205. Yeah, okay.
207 this year. It was 202.5 last year. Up.
Okay.
Probably from my bets.
Those are your pivot bets here. Seriously, you definitely turned 500. The pick 3. I mean, good. You know when it was compared to the $1, but 205,984.
227.
Yeah, a lot of money went to Oaklawn. The pick 4 379,055.
353.
Barely up.
No, down.
Pick 5,
You said it was
no,
307.
379.
379? Oh,
Yeah.
so it was okay.
Pick 5 455.
Pick 5, 648.
Okay, and then the pick 6. So who won? The start of the pick 3? Yeah, the huge favorite one.
And that's why no one bet the double. And the double was
No,
still
the double was up. The pick
Yeah.
3 was down. That's
Yeah.
very confusing to me. Maybe because of the carryover.
And we were kind of going back with Oaklawn, you know. It's not like
Well, that's true.
moved the
We
needle.
didn't promote it as a Santa Anita show. That was just a bonus for
We
them.
did not promote it. No.
All right, let's do the parlay. What do you want to do first?
Double.
Calculate a $3 win parlay with horses. Okay.
1120,
And
560.
wow, they really crushed that horse. So 27,
Why don't you just hit
35,
enter so the show doesn't last
150.
4 hours?
75, I'm gonna guess. You can hop off any time.
97. It paid more.
Oh, this is 47.
Oh, 47?
Oh, I did $3. It's got to be 5. Sorry. I just don't want to leave you guys. $5 win parlay. Sorry, with horses. That paid. No, but doing the math in your head is crucial because if you're at the racetrack, you got to figure this stuff out.
I know Frank has a flip phone, but some of us go, okay, Google. What does
I
this
was right, 78. What you got?
97. Oh, okay, Google, stop.
That's terrific with a horse that got hammered in the nightcap.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're gonna do pick 3.
Yep.
Calculate a $3 win parlay with horses. That
You know,
paid-
Frank, you could set up a little agent thing where you just type in the numbers and it'll spit it out.
Am I keeping you from something, Kieran? Do you
No,
have
I'm
a
just-
date with Mark Gelding tonight?
I got a handicap tomorrow show.
You set it up automatically, and you got $2,000 when it was really 600. So let me stick to my plan here. All right, horses that paid what? First leg,
4 440.
Okay, that was a Ryan Hansen horse. 1120
Correct.
and 560. I'll spare you the math. I think I proved my skills. That $3 win parlay. It's got to be real light. Yeah, 103.
It paid 239.
Best bet in racing, Kieran. I'm
Pick
not
three.
even going to announce
By
it.
far.
I'm not even going to
Every
tell people
track.
anymore.
Every track, the pick 3 on the $3 minimum, you get paid.
Steve-O
much.
hopped on
Even
our
with-
show once. He played the late pick 3 was. He was like, every day they have
It was awesome.
Hey,
You
I
got
loved
it
it.
immediately.
Yeah,
Let's do the all turf, Frank, just to prove another point.
Okay. All turf is not as good as the late pick
No.
3. We have no idea why.
Yeah, it's very bizarre, but a lot of chalks we don't see. I don't know. It does pay
might-
better, but at 540,
Yeah, that's terrible, right? 540
1120,
and what? 560?
560. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe because it's so chalky, it'll the pick 3 will be better, but for some reason that bet is tricky. $3 win parlay paid 127.
It paid 250.
Yeah, well, there you go.
What, 95% more?
wow.
And look, we like did community stuff. We pivoted, we added stuff, inside information from you. Charlie's a good workout. He's a good eye for the workout. It gives you it's just incredible. So
Yeah, I think I was looking at my P&L, Frank, and I paid for my bottle of Hennessy today. So I churned $8,000 and I won $8,035. So I'm ahead.
but you get rebates, right? You get California gives good
No.
rebates, don't they?
We're in California. We don't get squat in
We
California.
don't, but we have a phone call with an ADW that is extremely player friendly, and we're going to try to set up some stuff for the DTL crew. So hopefully we'll have some good news about that. Steve-O, you are welcome anytime. We love having you.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me
And
on.
we're so happy that you get it. Like a player of your intelligence and caliber, you got it immediately, and now here you are. You're like contributing and
I love
helping us out. So spread the word at Oaklawn, man.
Yeah,
See if Hawthorne
absolutely.
if the Hawthorne has a $3 late pick 3, we're doing shows.
I'm going to get the goods at Hawthorne tomorrow. They filed chapter or whatever bankruptcy. They're figuring things out. I got to see what the
Okay.
menu looks like over there.
But you're happy you're back at your home track, right? So it's a good thing.
Well,
Well, it looked like they were
Arlington
never-
was.
I know.
Yeah.
It looked like it wasn't going to come back, so it's good that they are.
Yeah, it's good. You know, it's a good place to bring some seahorses from Oaklawn and down south from Fairgrounds, and they can't hack it down there, and they'll have a place up here, and they,
You
I
got to
mean,
run them where they can be competitive.
yeah. My brother Danny is going to be running the farm. I wanted to touch. I forgot about it. We have 5 Golden Pals, and we saw that Wesley Ward won with a debut ever runner at Keeneland. Another Golden Pal from really a nobody's trainer and jockey ran a big third at 38-1, and then there's 3 Golden Pals in next Friday on the turf going 5 furlongs at Keeneland. So I'll be watching that with interest.
Nice.
I think George Weaver has one, Wesley Ward again, and somebody else. And then we got a couple of blames. So anyway, we have some Arkansas breds too. So my brother Danny is running the farm, and he's going to ship. There's a training center down there. He'll train some horses there and ship to Lone Star, Remington, train at Oaklawn again. We got Manny Perez with our leftovers at Hawthorne. And, they have a home there. They look pretty good.
On a side note, I heard this as well at the NHC, and I'm starting to hear a lot more rumblings that the Texas signal is going to be free in the fall, is what I'm hearing. So,
I've heard some cool things, interesting things from some big people
Sam
down
Houston is one of my favorite tracks, as you know, Steve-O.
We love it.
Love to be able to, and I hear they're going to be doing some low takeout stuff if it does come to fruition. So,
Do you think they'll run qualifiers for their tournament? Because we should all qualify and go down and do a live show.
they do
together.
qualifiers on horse tourneys all the time. That's how I got.
Yeah,
into
they
mine.
do.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
they
I don't
do.
know. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give a shout out to Texas Mike, who is semi-retired.
Yeah,
Steiner.
he's never retired.
He's never retired, but he's a good guy, and he's a big.
Well, he came on.
advocates for.
Yeah,
He
Kieran
came on
got
our
it.
show at NHC, and he was like,
Oh,
"What do you want me
cool.
to talk about?" And I said, "We need you to handicap Santa Anita." He's like, "All right, I'll be back."
No, yeah, and give out the late double.
And he comes
And
back
he's
5
like,
minutes
okay,
later.
I'll be right back. He walked
And he
away.
gives us out the
He came
late
back 10
double.
minutes later, and he did boom, winner.
You know, in the summer he comes from down there and comes up here. He lives in Muskegon in the summer, Michigan. And he's been dying for me to get on a ferry from Milwaukee, drive up to Milwaukee from Kenosha, get on a ferry across Lake Michigan and play golf with him at Muskegon. So I'm going to try and make that happen with him this summer.
Yeah, it would be awesome if we were all down there for that tournament and we did some shows. There are some rumblings about maybe some low takeout wagers, that kind of thing. So the growth that we're seeing and the value, like you saw it immediately and we saw it again today. And we didn't spend that much money. I mean, Kieran did because he's a degenerate and he can't help himself. But you and I were very targeted.
Yeah. Very targeted. Thanks for the 7. And Charlie, thanks for the 9. I hit both those pick 3s.
And DTL Crew, thanks you for the 12.
Yep. And
White Abarrio, the 1. Like
And me and Frank, we
Huh?
didn't hesitate, Frank.
No yielding.
With White Abarrio. We both singled that everywhere. And you know, there was a birthday party going on over here. I didn't play the pick 5. I can't say whether or not I would have hit that pick 5,
Okay.
but White
all I gotta
Abarrio
say-
was my single.
if you're a racetrack and you want to blow up your pools, hit us up.
So
Wow.
Kieran, I wore this shirt on Chappie's show. So you were a special
Oh, that's
guest on
awesome.
Chappie's show.
Yeah, I saw the thing and I was going to respond, but I was going to ask you. I was like, so my thing was that was one of the items on my B bucket list. The other one was have an enema and have Taco Bell diarrhea and be on Chappie's show.
Well,
Oh my God.
I'm going to tell you right now, he is probably going to call you because
Taco Bell.
I'll show you the time. He said
Okay.
if
Oh,
Almendarez finally wins while you're off him, Kieran gets to come on the show.
I'll
But
have to check my
He's not
schedule.
going to be around next Friday, so maybe
Anyone.
Steve-O will step in your place.
I'll have to check my schedule.
I might have to step in.
Hey, let's
All
talk this week and talk about more content together.
so
and
tomorrow,
whatever.
Frank,
And-
We gotta
Oh,
we
yeah,
gotta
we're
let
gonna
everyone
talk.
know about
Right,
tomorrow.
He's going to be at Hawthorne. He's going to be doing his thing.
Yeah, I'll be gone tomorrow, but I'll be watching.
No, but us tomorrow. Let's look. The all turf. I was trying to see. I think it starts the same thing. Race 5, which is what time?
Well, are we doing Santa Anita? We might do something else.
I don't know. What do you think?
So let's see. Tomorrow's Sunday. Let's see what's going on. Keeneland has the late pick 3, but I'm not interested. Nothing at Aqueduct. We'll have to check the Woodbine wagering menu. Woodbine is very good value, actually. We can do some damage up there. Oaklawn, of
short
course.
fields tomorrow. Oaklawn
Where?
has.
Is Woodbine open?
Yes.
I have it here on optics
Yeah,
on
I've
the
got it.
menu.
Oh,
Uh,
wow. I didn't.
Oaklawn
Yeah.
again
But it
has.
looks like the turf course isn't. It's all weather tomorrow. And it's all short
Oaklawn has
sprints.
big fields tomorrow yet again, Frank. But tomorrow for the late pick 3 at Santa Anita, we've got a 10-horse field, a single with a Baffert in race 8, and then a 10-horse field. So the pick 3 looks difficult, and the all turf has 9. So
If we did the all turf, Kieran, we'd start at 2:35.
and Oaklawn starts at 2:00, so it would be 1:30, I think. What Central Time is what 2 hours ahead?
I have race 7 at Oaklawn is 2:02. So then we'd
Okay,
have to
Oaklawn
start the
Central.
show at like 1:40. So we'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
I kind of like Oaklawn though now. Like the way we talked about it, we got some inside info from Steve-O. Are you going to handicap Oaklawn? You can send us some plays,
Yeah, I'll send you guys a couple plays. I
Can
haven't
you?
looked at I'm scanning at the card now, but I'll text you guys on our little text.
I mean,
group
we get
a
the
couple of plays.
same input from them as the other track, Frank. So we may as well
0.0.
0. Yeah,
Only in
so-
the late pick 3 though. So don't wait.
Late-
you don't have
late
to
pick
worry
3.
about the early races. If you like
Okay,
it,
the last
three
particularly
races.
late pick 3, yeah, that'd be awesome. Because then we could
Okay.
pivot.
All
All right,
right. Yeah, I'll.
Steve-O, we're gonna let you go.
Kieran, I think you
All right, guys, I appreciate it. We made money.
Love
End of
having
the
you,
game.
man. Awesome. Really appreciate everything and all your time. Your 3-hour show.
It was awesome.
Plus-
Appreciate it, guys.
Plus, you deflect a lot of Kieran. Like, you're a really good buffer. I get like mental breaks
Yeah.
throughout the show.
Buffer zone. I just don't
All
want
right,
to hear
man.
about no more enemas.
No.
No more enemas talk. Taco Bell. Oh, my.
All right.
Hey, Taco
Under
Bell's
the
great
border.
going down. It's great going down, but man, it doesn't go out very good. All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right.
All right. Bye. Oops, sorry.
All right.
All right. Final thoughts, Kieran, and then play the handicapping seminar and then take us out.
Yep. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Check our Twitter feeds for what we're going to do tomorrow. We're still up in the air, but we are doing a show. Just a matter of what time it starts. And if we do 2 tracks or 1. So thanks for watching.
DTL Crew, can't thank you guys enough. Get out, get up, get paid. I am Frank Scatoni. He is the Chief Gambling Officer, Kieran Thornton. We are Double Trouble, and we are making a difference. Good night, everybody.
Frank, what's your new catchphrase? If you're handicapping,
If you're
not
handicapping, you're not gambling or you're not betting. That video is awesome. I love that. We gotta get. And you know what? Sorry, just real quick. There were so many handicappers / content providers on Twitter going, horse racing is a gambling game. We need to market to the gamblers. And then like, oh, we just started a new podcast. Who wants to watch me handicap live?
And I'm going to do it from scratch.
It's like watching a grad student study. Like,
Or the other one is I'm going to handicap a contest where the money really doesn't matter.
right, 17 people, and I'm not even in. I'm not even playing.
Yeah. But we could probably show people our video. I mean, where is it?
Yeah, play the Bart Gelding tutorial and
All right.
and
Where is
then play the song and we're done.
All right.
And welcome to tonight's meeting. My name is Mark Gelding, and I'm a handicapping show addict. I've been watching handicapping shows every single day for 6 years. And I still haven't placed one bet. Hi, I'm Dave. I've watched 4,872 episodes of handicapping shows. I have spreadsheets breaking down every trainer's win percentage. I have never made a bet. Beautiful share, Dave. That's real progress. You're still not betting. That's the important part. Would anyone else like to share?
Hi, I'm Susan. Last night I stayed up until 3 a.m. watching a 3-hour breakdown of a $7,500 maiden claimer. I wrote down 47 different angles. I did not bet. I want to actually gamble.
Powerful, Susan. Very powerful. The first step is admitting you're a professional watcher. The second step is clicking place bet. Any ideas how we get you there? Okay, let's go around. Who's struggling this week?
I tried once. I had a 15-to-1 horse the show loved. Then I paused and watched a 45-minute race analysis. Then on the race day, the horse did not run.
Yes, that's why we're here. We don't want to be watchers anymore. We want to be degenerates, real gamblers, people that actually place bets with real money. Look, betting is a big step. I know this sounds crazy, but what if we use real-time information, will pays, probables, Double Trouble Live versus outdated information from days ago?
Guys, I did it. I stopped watching and I bet $20 on a 12-1 shot. It won. I just cashed $280.
That's it.
That's the spin. She actually gambled without watching the final expert pick first 45 minutes race analysis? That's reckless.
Still watching instead of betting? Congratulations, you're a professional handicapper, just not a very rich one. Tune in to Double Trouble Live. If you're handicapping, you aren't betting.
I need a wallet already on life support. They hit me with that low takeout, now I'm feeling kinda sport. 15%, bro, that's basically free money. I'm about to turn $11 into a yacht by Monday. Low takeout best, cha-ching. Double trouble, I'm doing this thing, my pocket's doing the running, man. Low takeout best, what? Bookies crying in the can. Low takeout, baby, 3 straight lawns. If this thing hits, I'm buying the whole damn barn. Grass to grass, no dirt in my life. I'm so all turf, I might start photosynthesize. Santa Anita, low takeout got me acting unwise. Told my wife, babe, I'm rich, now she want alimony twice. Double trouble on the mic, we causing the scene. Low takeout, let's all a retirement dream. If we hit this pick 3, tell the valley keep the change. We're eating lobster tonight on a $12 range. Boom! Thank you, Santa Anita. Good night.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to like and subscribe to Double Trouble Live on YouTube. Get out, get up, get paid.